Like a laugh? Lol. I think it's
This is
going.
the behind the scenes. We're live.
I'm pretty sure on everything else we're live.
They're like, what the fuck are these guys waiting on?
Just not Facebook.
We're just waiting on Facebook, guys. Zuckerberg doesn't have his shit together.
Yeah.
He's like, and it's like, and delete. We no longer have a profile.
I do a custom server for it, but that's the one they charge for. Bullshit. And it's Facebook's fault.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
Don't you mean Zuckerbot? Isn't that what?
What's up, everybody?
Zuckerborg.
Welcome to episode 56 of Brews, Bros, and BS. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Tonight we got Abita's Purple Haze Raspberry Lager and Aeroplane's Aero Vice Tart Ale. And we have no Tate. Tate's missing.
I was going to use that. I was going to say, and we have something special for everybody. Find out after the whatever the intro.
I
No
ruined it.
Tate. Cheers.
I ruined it.
Damn it. Wife just sent me a picture of buy sell trade, and it's 5 boxes of magic cards, like big boxes, for $65. I'm like, why the fuck are you sending this to me?
Magic.
Why do I care?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Like
What's
I
up?
said, episode 56. We got the Purple Haze, and we got Aero Vice tonight. Couple quick shout-outs like we always do, like I always do.
Not Tate.
I want to thank.
No.
Oh fuck, Tate. I want to thank all the new likes that we got on the page on Facebook. There were seven people, new ones. I didn't list all the names because that's quite a few. I want to thank everybody last week for tuning in, giving them
Sammy,
likes.
Jacob, Amanda, Jennifer, Billy, Tony. 2 more. Come on.
Coriander.
Coriander? Is that a really? Jorge. There's the last
There you
one.
go. All 7 of them. He named them. He actually got every single one right. No, but you guys are awesome. And then everybody last week, most of you are here now. Elder, David especially. What's up, John, Andrew, Tate. What's up, big guy? For
Were
the
you gonna
comments,
say buddy, and then you went with buddy?
yeah, I didn't want to call him buddy. Comments, likes, and shares as always. And then of course, Cave Divers, our sponsor. Those guys hook us up every week, so we got to give a shout out to them. And I'm going to go ahead and do it. We finished last week, the 4 weeks in a row. But shout out to Hydra and Derek. Those guys have been hooking us up for a long time. So here's thanks for the last 4 weeks. You guys are fucking awesome. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
Tate's commenting as Brews, Bros, and BS.
Oh,
cool.
damn.
cool. You know what? I was actually just talking about this earlier. How Tate's like in a technology field as a profession and doesn't seem that tech savvy as a person in real life.
But I think we agreed it was laziness.
Yeah, that's what it absolutely is. Like, I don't
Not
fucking
care
care.
factor.
Yeah, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you guys. Like,
I understand this could be done more efficient and take less time, but God, it takes so much fucking effort. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
not fucking happening.
Yeah, especially not today. But he is on a very beautiful vacation. It looks like
We're here with him. We're with Tate. Tate, turn around. We're at the table beside you. Just kidding.
It makes me a little jealous. I'm like, I always see his vacation pictures, and I'm like, 1, who the fuck has that much vacation time? 2, who has that fucking much vacation money? And then I remember seeing Tate, and I'm like, oh, it's because he wears homeless Jesus sandals, and he has the same 5 T-shirts. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
It works.
Yeah, sacrifice. We all have to sacrifice.
Brad's here.
So,
Oh, Dr. Wife. Oh, Dr. Wife.
Not yet. I mean, she's still a resident. I guess that's a doctor.
We
But
still need to schedule getting.
No, we love you, Tate, man. We wish you were here, but
we still need to schedule
everybody else does.
getting Andrew on the show too.
sure.
Yeah, good old
Schedule
Andrew
it.
Strong. Good buddy of mine. Chris has met him a couple times.
And Brad's here.
Brad's on. Brad, it's been a long time talking shit. Of course, man.
Love it. Love it. But, so he's on vacation, which he's by the water. And I was talking earlier about Japan got hit with a huge typhoon.
What's up, Will?
And there's an entire airport just completely underwater. And I want to say it's in Kansai. But yeah, it's fucking nuts. You can look up the pictures. It literally blew a delivery van off of a bridge, just over and into the water. I was like, how much shit would you shit if you were the guy in that car that got blown over?
How much
shit
thing? Would you shit if you were the guy in the shit? Like,
I was like, well,
like
I might die. I'm not gonna die with clean pants. That's not happening today. So
shit.
It was nuts. Like all the videos, which you can find them, they're like 20-second clips online, but they're fucking crazy. And I'm like, who does?
I'm gonna need
this?
another one too. This went down way too smooth, way too fast.
Yep.
Hey, thanks, Will. I figured you'd like the shirt, man. I got a chance to check out my buddy Will's Brews. Finally, after like months and months of begging him to let me taste his beer, he had him and his buddy Kyle had his partner Kyle. Oh wait, business partner Kyle. There we go.
Like long
business partner Kyle. He's like, what the fuck?
Partner has a different meaning in 2018.
Yeah, exactly. In Slam Brewing had a private tasting. And he knew he was in town, so he invited me to come taste some of his beers. He had a milkshake IPA. And what was the ghost of flavor? I think it was like salted melon, something floral. I want to say salted melon hibiscus, but I'm probably wrong. So let me know, Will. But he had a gosa, and they were both really, really good. And I had a really good buzz when I left your tasting. So,
wait, what's going on in Riley County?
Is that Manhattan?
yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Manhattan.
you're talking about that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Manhattan had some crazy flooding, too.
Man,
I saw a bunch of pictures. There was like one of their well-known like restaurants or something was like, I mean, it wasn't nearly as bad as like you said. There was an airport under fucking water,
fucking
in Japan.
underwater.
But this was like water up to like the base of tables and shit throughout the entire restaurant, like where you would normally like sit and eat. Like,
do they just not have good drainage there? Or what?
I don't know. I think it was just flash flood type scenario. Like they just got so much rain at once, and like
9 inches of rain in that day. I think was what my brother said.
See, that's what it says, but I was like, dude, like that's more than 9 inches because it was like you're sitting in a chair, a table here. Like I don't know how it works though.
Yeah,
that's the difference between your 9 inches and her 9 inches,
right? Exactly.
No.
Himalayan sea salt.
Will says, I mean, I do love him. Yeah, hibiscus and Himalayan sea salt. Okay.
Is it Himalayan sea salt? Isn't it pink?
Yes.
Isn't that the point
Yeah,
of it? Okay,
yeah,
just
yeah.
making sure.
Okay, so I just added the melon in for my own good taste. See, Will, you could have had another flavor profile, snuck it in there, and nobody would have known the difference.
Cucumber, melon, hibiscus, Himalayan sea salt.
Also, Will, I was telling Chris pre-cast, and I hadn't mentioned it to Jason fully yet. I was telling him about the birthday cake beer that you guys are going to be brewing because the venue that they used. They normally charge quite a bit to rent this venue, and they were like, how about instead of like us charging you money, you make our beer for our anniversary event. Will was telling me about this. And so I was like, win-win for him. Like, yeah, we get more people to taste our beer. Like, that's awesome.
You're going to make a fucking awesome beer. Yeah.
Right, so they want to pick out a cake batter, make a birthday cake,
Yellow cake.
and then just basically throw that into the thing. Like, the company...
Chuck the cake in.
Yeah, and try it like that. And Will's like, hell yeah, like, I love exciting things. I love trying new things. And I was like, what kind of new things? Like, maybe...
Butt stuff. It's butt stuff.
No, but I was like,
that's the...
No. Avocados?
Oh.
Will, formal invite. Make our avocado beer. Let's be in sandals.
I will help pitch in for all the avocados that you
lime
need.
zest, I believe. Nice.
Pink as fuck.
They called it a 500-year event. Jesus.
Oh, man. So, the bad weather. Oh, what'd you guys do for Labor Day? You probably rest and relaxed.
That was yesterday.
Yep.
Worked on my Raspberry Pis.
Oh,
did
yeah,
a
throw a
little bit
cake
of
in that shit,
music,
Will.
and relaxed. Got 4 ready to sell.
Nice.
Nice.
Is that open advertisement? Is that what's going on?
Hell yeah. Anybody looking to buy some beats, hit up Shriz.
Not
Where's it on? Where's it on?
Raspberry
the
Pis.
Raspberry Pis.
Oh.
Gaming system. 2,000 games, $100.
Hit him up on Facebook. If you don't have him on Facebook, add him. Message him. How many games do you throw on this?
2,000.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. There it is, Will. Let's be in sandals. Avocado beer.
It's inspired completely by Tate.
Tate's Birkenstocks.
It's fruity, it's hipster, and it's a little gay. So.
Oh, John likes the Mario T-shirt.
Thanks.
I'm sure Tate like logged out a long time ago, but he's probably so glad he did.
Yeah. You know, I shit on Tate, and then like 3 people dropped right off. So those were all Tate. Fuck him. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm not even here.
Watching on 3 accounts.
But no, Will, I'll message you and we'll get in cohorts. And I want this avocado beer to happen for sure.
So what'd you do?
Actually, for actual Labor Day, I also rested. We spent all weekend moving Taylor to her new apartment in downtown Wichita. So yesterday, I mean, we went out and got like a few last minute things that we kind of needed to finish it up. But other than that, we just chilled, watched movies. I watched, finally watched Ready Player One.
Okay.
That movie was awesome. I loved it.
I thought it was okay.
I liked it a lot. I just like, I guess, like the general theme, and like I liked all the retro shit that they threw in it. That was kind of cool to me.
Thank you for the share, Elder.
Absolutely, Elder. Thank you, man. And then we watched, and I watched it. I like this one even more. Upgraded. Have you seen that one yet?
The dude who like
He gets the thing, chip in his.
I haven't.
It's actually pretty good. It's
It
very
looked good.
gory.
That's what I heard.
There's a lot of gore to it, but like it's not overly done as an. To me, it was like. I was gonna say it was like a downplayed John Wick kind of thing, but and like it had like that kind of like real life action. It wasn't very. I mean, like obviously it's futuristic type shit. I mean, but other than that, like it was very real life type storyline. I liked it. I liked the ending into it. It was you know it had kind of its own ending twist kind of shit. But yeah, I thought it was a good movie. You know, great amount of action, but the storyline didn't lack because of the a lot of action movies. It's like punch, 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 punch. What the fuck's going on? We don't care. Punch, punch. But like it didn't really necessarily have that. It did have, like I said, if you're queasy, there's gonna be some parts that you don't probably like. Because it doesn't cut. There's not a lot of cutaway scenes where you guess what happened. Mm-hmm. Like, oh yeah, he probably like fucking snapped that guy's neck. It's like, no, he definitely did because you watched him do it. Like,
watch him twist it all the way around and rip it the fuck off.
Yeah, those kinds of shit like that. But absolutely good shit.
We watched Mother, which if you haven't seen it, it's fucking terrible.
Is that the one with the 2 kids?
No.
What's fucking terrible?
It was like. I watched it. I was like, am I going through a fucking fever dream right now? Like, this movie is so goddamn insane.
Which one's Mother?
It's got Javier Bardem and Jennifer Lawrence, and that's I don't know. They're rebuilding a house. It sounds fucking lame, but it goes completely off the rails, and I'm like, what the hell is this about? So it finished, and I was like, this was the most insane movie I've probably ever seen.
Really. And
then I looked it up online, and I was like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be about? Kind of retarded. So it wasn't that great.
So at one point, and I don't know what, there was a series of movies, not series, but like there were several movies that I watched, and they all had previews for a movie involving 2 children whose mother had been in some type of accident. She went to the hospital for whatever, it had like fucked up her face, so when she came back to the house, she had some type of wrap around it, so they couldn't see her face. Mm-hmm. But everything else, like, resembled a mother or whatever. But then, like, shit started going weird with her, so they weren't sure if it was really their mom. But I haven't been able to find the movie or watch the movie or see it, and I don't know. Like, I don't remember the name of it, and, like, I really want to watch it because it looked like a very good, like, scary movie, but, like, scary movie in the sense of, like, The Witch was a scary movie kind of thing. To where it's not, like, jump scares or, like, gory graphic shit. It's just, like, weird... like, what the fuck's gonna happen next type scary.
So there's a movie that's kind of like what you're talking about, and it's also called, I believe, Mother. But it's 2 kids, their mother gets in an accident, and she dies, and then these kids are trying to find help, and all they end up finding is this cabin out in the woods. And then by the time they're actually found, they're like, how did these kids stay alive? They've been alive for years out here, and it ends up being like this evil spirit was in this house and was taking care of these kids, like they were their kids, but these kids get rescued. Quote unquote.
I've seen that, Elder. That's a fucking weird, funny movie.
Which one?
The Package.
Was it a movie? I thought it was a series.
Fun. It was a movie.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch it.
It was really dumb, but it was funny.
David said it's
like Mystery Team. Oh man, I love Mystery Team.
Mystery Team. Yeah. That's not even on the same basis, but it is a good movie.
It's a good fucking movie.
Fuck you. Oh man.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. I said fuck. I've been going out in the backyard and trying it out, and it feels pretty good.
That is a good movie. I remember when you first showed me that.
Dog urine's turning on me.
But no, I need to find this movie. So if you, hey, Elder, you're like the fucking Google search wizard. Find that movie for me. 2 young children. Their mother's in an accident. She gets her face in bandages. She comes home, but they're not sure it's her. I remember one scene specifically in the previews is like they saw her like walking out into the woods near their house, and they didn't know like what was going on with her walking into the woods.
Sounds good.
But that's like, I don't know. Like I said, it seemed like one of those like very suspense thriller type things, and like I was like, damn, this movie looks good, but like I never saw anything after that. Like obviously, it didn't make it big in box office or any type of shit like that, but I normally watch like smaller indie film type shit.
Yeah, don't watch Mother.
We watched a
that sounds
fucked up
bad.
show this weekend, Paradise PD on Netflix.
Oh, the
like
cartoon?
Cartoon Family Guy
It's
style.
fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I've seen like 2 episodes.
If you get offended easily, don't watch it.
I've seen like 2 or 3 episodes. It's fucked up.
Is it like BoJack Horseman fucked up, where it's like
Yes.
dark and depressing,
Yeah.
or is it just like dark humor?
It's dark humor.
Oh,
Yeah,
As far as I know
it's not
so
as
far.
depressing as BoJack. It's not as depressing as BoJack, but like there's some shit to be like, holy fuck, like
God,
actually,
it's bad.
Yeah,
Sounds good. We watched Hardcore Henry. Have you seen that?
yeah.
That movie was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell's happening? And then once I got into it, I was like, oh, I can stop taking this seriously now.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is pretty all right. All right.
Yeah, it's
cool.
pretty good once you realize that it's just like a spoof, joking, like.
Yeah.
And
It's
I like
like
the way
playing a
it's
fucking
done.
video
It's really
game.
good. Yeah, the
Like
way it's
watching
done
it-
is really good.
Yeah.
And the character who plays like the multiple, whatever, I'm not gonna like ruin the movie for people, but like I love that actor. He was in District 9.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
He was the guy who got infected.
Yeah. I like that actor. He, I always think he has like a bit of a comical like kind of sense about him, and like in this movie for sure, I found all of his whatever is good. I'm not gonna ruin it, but check that out.
Brickleberry. Brickleberry's pretty all right.
Brickleberry. I've never watched Brickleberry.
All right, last share, and then I'm done on the phone.
It's called is it Good Night Mommy? I don't know. I'll have to look, Julie.
Now I kind of
I'm
want to
kind
watch
of
this.
I'm gonna kind of like look this up real quick. Why somebody else does their review because I want to know because I've been looking
It's
for
your
it.
beer. It's your review time.
Yeah, both beers are Chris's
I know.
night. We let him pick both.
Yep. And I think Tate would have gone with this one. I've been eyeballing it for a long time because the artwork's pretty cool. I think it's a New Orleans-based beer, you said, or something?
It says based on New
Abita-
Orleans.
Yeah, the beer itself is based off New Orleans. I don't
On the-
think Abita is.
Inspired by the good spirits and dark mysteries of New Orleans.
No, it's not Good Night Mommy.
Brewed with Pilsner and wheat malts along with Vanguard hops. Let the scent of berries and the hazy purple brew put a spell on you.
It's like Buonsandi. That's what the guy looks like.
It goes down really easily for me. The first handful of drinks were kind of brash and a little harsh for a lager, in my opinion, especially with raspberries being in it. It's very gelatin looking. There's so much pulp in it because it's unfiltered. Let's see if I can get
A little bit of a visual. Yeah, you can see the shit floating in there.
It's a good beer. It surprised me a little after the first one. The second one's going down even better. I'm not crazy about it. It's not something that I like have to have all the time.
What's up, Aaron? What's up,
But
Tate?
it's definitely a good smooth lager. If you're like a Budweiser drinker and want to transition into like the more fruity APAs or so, I'd start here. I'm gonna give this a 6.5.
Okay.
It's not outstanding. It's not bad. We'll probably drink most of it, even without Tate. We're already halfway through.
Oh shit, that's right. Tate's not here. We get extra beers. Oh man, that's the best part about Tate being
Not
here.
bad at all. 6.5.
David says that you're drinking blood and alley trash.
New Orleans.
Hey, what's up, Will? Will, where were you
Floodwater.
tonight? You weren't at Cave Divers. What's up, man? You're always there on Tuesdays.
Careful.
No, last Tuesday he wasn't either.
Tom Segura had a huge backlash from his comedy special because he said we should put a wall around New Orleans, or I mean Louisiana instead of Mexico.
All right, which way we're going?
I'll get you one, Will. I'll get you one for sure, man. Yeah, I tried a maple pancakes beer this weekend. Will Solid. I'll get you one, brother. It was delicious.
Are you going this way or this way?
You can go first.
Okay,
I'll do the
next
next
time.
one.
Yeah. So it's raspberry and it's a lager, which lagers are a lighter beer. I mean, most of your basic I believe
Budweiser considers himself a lager. Yeah.
Miller Lite maybe too. No, Miller Lite's a pilsner.
Yep.
Yeah, Miller Lite's a pilsner.
But yeah, I think Coors Light's a lager. But I mean, it's a very mild flavor as far as a lager. But I saw raspberries in here, and that's what it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be pulpy raspberry. It's very dry for raspberry.
Bodie likes it.
So that's it's weird, and it's got I don't even know. It's almost like a carbonated flavor, but it's not a carbonated beer. So it's like prickly against your tongue, but not in a terrible way. But it doesn't have a sweetness to it. Maybe it's just because it's dry like that. So it's pretty good. It's not great. I think just a hint more sweetness would probably bring it up a little bit because it would make it easier to drink. So some of the other raspberry-ish ones or even berry-ish ones are like the Rubaeus. We did the Brainless. There's the Berry Weiss. I wouldn't put this on that kind of level with them.
Kind of like the Blueberry Gelée.
Yeah, where it's really
sweet.
Dry. Yeah.
Not like sweet, but it's fruity.
So this is the kind of beer that if you liked the flavor of this, you could easily drink it continuously because it's not overly sweet. It's not gritty in your teeth. It's not going to be one of those things that makes you sick eventually. But if you don't like the amount of sweetness to it, it's really apparent.
So good,
and that's what it is for me. It's just so close. So it's a 6 for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty mild. The raspberry's there, but not overly raspberry. I expected the pulp to actually add something to it, other than aesthetics, which it is pretty cloudy, which is kind of what the description says for it.
Yep.
But it's not great.
Called Purple Haze.
Yeah, it's not great. No.
All right. You said 6?
Yep.
They have other flavors other than raspberry. Abita has other beers. They have quite a few, but the Purple Haze is the one.
Lime Pilsner, or is that the Uinta?
That's Uinta.
Yeah,
Abita has a couple other beers. What? They have the, we've tried a couple on cast. I know we've had another one.
We've had 2.
Something that wasn't, don't they have the Shark? That might be Uinta as well.
Who
Anyways,
was it?
but no, raspberry is their only like fruit one that I think we ran across. Beer wise.
Abita.
Oh, William says they have a strawberry one. So
Definitely the coolest artwork.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, they got the big Skullface Voodoo Doctor. What is it? Voodoo Doctor? Is that what it's called?
Witch Doctor?
Witch Doctor? Going on
With the Florida Lee fucking.
But no, it's okay. So I had tried this beer once before when we very first got it at Cave Divers. That's who we get it from. What's up, Chandler? It's a good beer. It's very drinkable. I mean, we've already gone through half of our stock tonight, even without Tate. We'll finish these off easily. It's only 4.2%.
Oh shit! So, they have the watermelon shandy.
Easy drink. Oh, Gavin Goalie says they have a blueberry also. Thank you, Gavin, for the input, man. Thanks for joining the cast and watching for a little bit. Appreciate
What's
it.
What's up?
We've had the Big Easy IPA. I don't know that we did that on cast. The Andy Gator was the other one that we
we did the Andy Gator. That's right. That's what it was.
The Gator.
I knew they had some kind of animal-based.
Did we do that?
We did not do it.
No.
We kept looking at it, but they've never had 2.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's not what it was. Anyways, like I said, I had it before, and Chris had been eyeballing it, but they never had 2 at the same time. So we went ahead and finally grabbed it. They had 2 6-packs. He got 2 different beers to choose. So this was one of them. It's a good beer. It's definitely drinkable. If you're normally a Budweiser guy, you can easily drink this, hands down. I don't normally like really sweet beers. I always say that. So this one's perfect because it's not sweet. The raspberry is very mild in this, even with the sediment in it. It's definitely pulpy. It's definitely hazy, whatever you want to call it. It's unfiltered. Some people will be turned off by that, but like I usually like that because it has a lot more flavor to it.
Hell yeah, Will. Chandler said he's so glad Tate's gone.
Right on.
No, we
It's
haven't had
drinkable.
any of the other ones.
No, but like I said, if you're not necessarily a beer guy, you don't really like hoppy beers, you don't like stouts or anything like this. Like I said, if you're normally a Budweiser beer drinker, get this. It will give you like a summer type beer. To me, anyways.
Ooh, Elder. Yeah, there you go. Forest to a Temple.
No, that's not it, Elder.
There wasn't 3 kids.
They're only
No,
shared
there was
like-
only 2 kids, and it's just like they're scared of their mom, who they don't think is their mom.
Is this the Babadook?
No, it's not the Babadook.
Okay.
Anyways, my biggest thing is like I don't really taste the raspberry flavor in this, the raspberry with the beer, and that was like a big disappointment to me because like you compared it to the blueberry Juleia, but I was like blasphemy because like that tastes like blueberries to me, and I love that beer. This beer, like I would drink if someone offered me one, but like I would never buy this.
I think they're both subtle.
This is to me like as far as fruit flavor wise,
Flute flavor.
this is way more subtle. I don't know. I'd give this thing. I'd give this a 6. Is that I would take one, but I'm not gonna buy it again.
That is good.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it a 6. That seems pretty
Oh, you got the zoomies, dog.
good. It's a good beer. I would say absolutely. Like if you get a chance to like try it as a single or something, and you want to get it,
Give it a shot.
and buying a 6-pack wouldn't do you wrong. It's easy to drink. You wouldn't be able to not finish these. I don't think anyone really, even as a domestic beer. If you're normally Miller Lite, Budweiser, Bud Light, like you could finish these
Yeah,
beers.
you're not gonna throw them away.
Yeah, you could throw these down pretty easy. So yeah, I'll give it a 6 for me. But I would say try it if you get a chance. Try it. So that's it. That's
Yeah,
all.
I had to stop. Will, I would have been posting for another 10 minutes because that was
It's
probably
not
only
good
half
night,
of my
mommy,
share
dude.
too.
Oh my god, these people are trying to throw me down. the wrong.
It might be. Maybe just.
I already looked it up. It's not good night.
So I saw this beer earlier, and I had to ask him because I thought he did it wrong. And it is Aeroplanes Aero Vice. What a shitty name.
Super
It's just-
creative.
I don't. I'm trying to think of another beer company that does something like just really shitty like that.
So
Like,
Julie was
It's
right.
absolutely good night, mommy.
Is it?
I started watching the trailer. I'm like, no, it's fucking not. So I clicked trailer. It's absolutely good night, mommy.
You don't want to believe Julie.
Okay, no, I really thought it wasn't because the picture doesn't look like it at all.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because okay, look at this fucking look at this crazy scary. She's in her she's all wrapped up in bandages and shit. Like that's freaky. But the fucking trailer thing that you click, God, now I can't even find it. It's like this. It's like some weird fucking red-blooded kids. Like they're the bad guys.
Oh.
No, it's good night, mommy. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna go and watch that later at some point. Thank you to our viewers. You guys are awesome.
Does it have a smell to it?
That's great.
It does. I actually like the label on this. Is a
David's
little
like, you
thicker,
dumb shit. Listen to Julie.
so it's not like.
But thank you also, Elder, for searching for me as well, and anybody else who's watching or wants. Go watch Good Night, Mommy. In theaters near you. It's not in theaters.
Oh, you know what comes out? Ooh, that's what we should do maybe Friday.
What?
When we go down to Kansas City.
Are we on Friday?
I'm going Friday
Okay.
because Brad said it was cool. But maybe we should go watch The Nun.
Ooh, that looks
Yeah.
good. It's like the prequel to
The Conjuring.
The
and stuff?
Conjuring,
Yeah.
It looked actually really. Dude, the first time I saw the trailer for it, scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Shitty name, he says.
It is.
It is, man. It's like they're like, we're aeroplanes. What about like aerovice?
Yeah. Aerovite. I'm just trying to think of another beer.
Never, not from them.
That's got kind of a bad name like that, where it just repeats their name. It's like
I'll cheers to that.
It's like George Foreman naming all of his other kids
this
George.
mine?
You know, where it's like, I can't come up with anything. George, Georgina,
Yeah.
Georgifer.
Wait, George
George
Foreman
Sif.
named all his kids George?
Yeah, all of George Foreman's kids are named George in some fashion.
What?
Yeah, he's got like 7 kids. They're all named George. He has 2 George Juniors.
Talk about a narcissist.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
I did not know
Yeah, dude.
this. I figured he named them all like Grill 2. George named all of his kids George. Will says they put out bangers.
Did you know?
God damn it, you fucking sarcastic bastard.
Did you know Hulk Hogan turned down the
Mm-hmm.
George Foreman grill?
We talked about that before.
They were going to have a Hulk Hogan grill?
They offered him the deal. He didn't answer his phone, so they called George, and he's like, "Yep, I'll take it."
And then instead, Hulk Hogan did some sort of blender. That
I thought you were gonna say instead he like
blender that tank.
I was gonna say instead he like shouted out the N-word on a fucking voicemail and like everybody hates him now.
But they do believe that even if it was the Hulk Hogan grill, it never would have sold as well. So
because of the name.
Yeah.
They should have had. You know what they should have had? The Macho Man Randy Savage grill.
But he was busy making beef jerky. And beating the shit out of Spider-Man.
I'm pretty sure you could grill.
Bone saw's ready.
I'm pretty sure you could fucking George Foreman grill a goddamn Slim Jim.
Hell yeah! Will's getting the tailgate going.
You gotta ask Julie about that, don't you? Slim Jim Julie.
Can't fucking click this fucking see more button. It's pissing me off. What the fuck? Okay, I'll like it.
Oh, that's what it was called. I was trying to think of that movie today, Hereditary. That one looked really good. And it was like out of theaters in no time at all.
I've never even heard of it.
It's like a family and the grandma dies.
You know what? I was telling these guys,
losing their minds
Wichita area has a lot of really good breweries, and they're probably my least favorite. So I'm glad that we're on the same page. They were tied with Augustino down there, but Augustino has bomb ass mac and cheese.
I do have to say,
they beat him out.
This is my favorite beer of theirs so far, and I've had 4 of theirs.
Yeah, because you tried their oatmeal stout.
Yep.
We've had their wheat.
Kansas Common.
We had the common wheat. What else did we try? We tried a couple of theirs. We had tried 2 on cast, right? I know we tried the wheat.
Oh, we tried the common.
Just the common, I think.
And the common was...
Yeah, absolutely. Will.
It was probably the beer I've hated the most on the stream.
Pretty sure there is a Randy Savage meth.
I believe.
God damn it, dude. There probably is, though.
That was when I was gone when you guys had the Kansas Common on the show.
Yep.
Oh,
you missed
18
out,
left.
dude.
Is his meth called Off the Top Rope?
Just to make me comfortable, will you scroll down on the Facebook comments? I know that, like, we get them all through this. I know, but it's fucking...
So, I believe we have the deprivation tank booked.
Absolutely, I agree, Will.
Is that a thing?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
at least wait. CSB Nortons. Those are my, like, they're tied for my top. Just because of atmosphere. But I love River City.
You said an hour lounge.
Once Slam opens up a tap room, you know, you can make my top
they've got a thing
top 10. No, I'm just kidding. You'll be up there, man. Once you guys get your shit open.
Oh, you can just kind of lay around
you guys
the
100%, man.
Spa thing.
So at that point, I might be down there looking for
in the deprivation
to pour
tank,
beers at. So.
Am I supposed to be naked?
I think it can be. Okay. You like shower before, shower after.
Fremont Lush, Eric Meyer, what's up, man? Thanks for joining in.
My balls are gonna be
new
out.
viewer. As far as I've been able to see.
I don't want wearing pants to ruin this for me.
But Fremont Lush, is that a beer? Is that a beer?
Oh,
tell me more about it, man.
Once?
No.
Oh,
it's like a rotation thing.
You guys get to be in my ball soup water.
Nope, I'm first.
Wait, it's the same tank and you guys are using it like one after the other?
Yep.
It's a rotation deal.
But I know Brad. Brad's going to get bored in there and jerk off in that tank.
Oh,
it's going to be fucking
I'm going first.
No,
these dudes.
No, you know that you guys are... No, you guys know you're both going to be outside of that tank and like 2 minutes maybe in, you're just going to hear Brad about, guys, what am I supposed to do in here? Like the whole fucking time.
I'm excited.
And he's like, like the whole fucking time.
No, I was talking to my boss about that.
Will,
today.
I'm not fucking around. If you guys open up that place, especially if you guys are opening up in the river, I don't care where you open. Hit me up. I'll pour beers for you guys.
I said, what? He's like, that's like slowly drowning in the darkness. And I was like,
who said that? Your boss?
Yeah, Brent.
Of course he did, man.
He's like, that's one of my worst fears. I said, what, drowning? He's like, being buried alive. I said, what are you talking about right now? He's like, I think sinking in lots of salt water like that is like being buried alive. And it's in the dark.
You're not sinking in
yeah.
He's floating.
He's like, right now, he's like, just thinking about this is just stressing me out. And I was like, what are you talking about?
My dad said the same thing. He's like, I'm freaked the fuck out. I've been there 3 minutes and start pounding.
So we can't always see, unless you're friends with one of us, or friends with Chris actually, because we go through his Facebook while we're on here. We can't always see who joins in. And Will said his business partner Kyle was on. He's like, my bae is watching. Since I called him his partner earlier.
I don't feel deprecating yet.
I see you, Nordic. There
That
you
is
go, Will.
broken.
What's up, man? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole time it's just gonna be Brad, like, trying to talk to you guys while you're trying to relax.
I'll sing to you, baby bird.
Fuck that. If you guys ruin it for me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Just for 30 minutes of John Cena's theme. John Cena's theme.
That or, like, 2 minutes in, like, out of Brad's tank, you're just gonna be like, like, just fucking out. He's gonna pass out. He's not even gonna stay awake the whole time.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to use it as like the most relaxing time that I've had. So
But it's supposed to be really fucking, like, good, especially, like, if you have, like anxiety, PTSD
You're
type
not
stuff.
taking
Like,
in any light, no sound, so your brain is just doing what it's supposed to do and not taking all this bullshit we've been accustomed to.
right. We're getting deep on BBBS tonight.
Not yet.
Tonight on BBBS, we talk about
more AI.
well,
Yeah. If you could live for 1,000 years, would you?
Absolutely. I was thinking about that the other day, and it was like if you had 3 wishes,
There we go.
What's
how
up,
would
Pop?
you play them out?
What's up,
And
Pop?
To the point where they benefit you the most.
I can't answer that.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. So I'm like, when I
damn it, Brad.
when I do health, maybe. When I do like, you know, I'm immortal. When I do me and like my family's immortal, then I have to put stipulations on that. Like, hey, we're immortal until like we utter this really nonsense word, and then we live out the rest of our life.
Yeah.
You know. But then is it
Wait,
I have
immortal
to-
as in you don't age?
Yes.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah, you love your family, but can you put up with them for immortality?
maybe I don't have to. Maybe I just fucking leave.
Anyone from
And then I never tell
immortality.
them
Hell
the
yeah,
code
we will.
word, so they just suffer forever till they make amends.
Kyle, you absolutely should send us 2 kegs of beer.
John Cena as loud as I can.
So my dad said he's in his new man cave, his new shed. Come have some beers. We will come have some beer sometime. But also,
I'm down.
Kyle immediately after that said that they should have sent us 2 kegs that they need drink. Yeah. Fuck yes, you do.
What?
Why don't you and Will personally deliver them, and Tate will be here, and all 6 of us
I'll
will
come
drink.
fucking pick him up tomorrow after
Yeah.
work.
I would say all 6 of us will sit here and drink 2
Wait,
kegs
wait.
together and just get
What
blasted.
kind of
Fuck.
kegs are they? What
I
kind
don't
of
even
kegs
care.
are they?
I don't even
No,
care.
if they're IPAs, you can just keep them. I'll pay you to keep them.
Oh my god.
I'll
No,
pay you
I
to
don't-
dump them. Not doing that.
No, man. You guys make some great beers, Kyle. I told Will this. You know, I talked to Will a lot more than I talked to you, just because like I've known him for a long time.
Kyle,
you guys
is
made some
this
amazing beers.
his
Business
Slam
partner.
Brewing
His
business
partner.
guy?
Long walks on the beach, partner.
Yeah,
Windy walks, hand holding.
They're the Slam Brewing.
yeah,
Duo?
Slam Brewing, yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. I'm repping you guys, Kyle.
No, that
But yeah,
shit's
Dad, we'll
badass.
definitely take you.
He walked up and I was like in the car because we were about to go get something to eat. And I was like, "That pocket's fucking cool." And then I seen it was Slam Brewing. I was like, "Oh no shit."
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
have to
seen
support
the
him,
back of
man.
it.
You know.
You're just a slim brew.
Yeah, it says Slam Brewing. It's
Slam Brewing Co.
Yeah. Slam Brewing.
Yeah.
Is that one of the good materials?
Oh, it's the hibiscus ghost and IPA that they have.
Fuck yeah.
It's soft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
not
good material.
that overly thick bullshit.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Hibiscus Ghost. I'll take a keg of that.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Will says he's down. So, there we go. Get them both here, drinking a shit ton of beer.
We can do
Also,
that.
thank you everybody else who's been viewing, watching. If anybody else is drinking tonight, what are you guys drinking? I haven't asked that yet, and we normally always ask that when everybody's logging in. Whatever you guys are drinking tonight, always let us know. We're curious.
I'm down to drink the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Keep it till next Tuesday. I'll take next Wednesday off. And we'll just get fucking obliterated. Just fucking hammered.
Start at
Kyle says, I see
5:15.
that. Haha,
Yeah.
more shirts are coming soon. Will Miller says, we skin babies for the materials. That's why they're so soft.
I never liked babies anyway.
Oh. Yeah, babies are the shit.
Babies are the shitty adults of people.
Yeah. Terrible. What's up, Chew? Chewy the Wonder mascot is here, everybody. I know we got a few fans. Chewy the Wonder Dog. Our mascot. Our homeboy. Our good boy. Our little good boy.
So you couldn't come up with what you would do as your wish?
3 wishes or 1?
I know Taylor absolutely loved you guys' ghost.
Even one.
by the way,
What would you
guys.
use one? I know you want to say
God
money,
damn it, Will.
or maybe you want to say money.
Nah, I don't give a fuck about money.
But then imagine all the people who like get fucking murdered after winning the lottery, or they just get sued over and over and over again. Like that shit. Those statistics are crazy. Have you read that?
Or,
Like you are 600 times more likely to get murdered after winning the lottery,
or like
than
lose your
not.
mind.
Yeah, like it's fucking crazy. I always love a ghost up. Ooh, ghost.
Me too. I love.
Yeah,
ghosts.
Taylor loved their ghost. It was good, man. It was so
Was it as
good.
good as the yard games from CSB?
I think so, man.
Nice.
I really do. I'd put it up
Not
there
like
for
a
sure.
Not
I, like,
fuck them.
yeah, he was talking about babies. Like, not like fuck them, but fuck them. But not like butt fuck them. You guys are a little bit behind on the...
They lag. a
What's
little
up,
bit,
Derek?
I
What's
think.
up, man? No, man, I'll put their ghosts right up there with that yard games, man. It was good shit. You could taste the salt. Like, you could taste that Himalayan sea salt.
Mhm.
And, like, the hibiscus nut was really good. And it just had a nice finish. Like, it was so fucking
What's up,
drinkable.
Kristen?
It was really fucking drinkable.
So I'm always worried about hibiscus. Hibiscus is a little dry, and like hibiscus tea is a little dry. Some of the hibiscus beers we've had.
I mean, it had that dry bite on it, but it still had, like, a juicy finish.
No,
it
it's
wasn't overly... Like,
I
I
would
would...
compliment. He said, "As good as yard games."
No, I think... I
Yeah.
think it was, Will. Honestly, I'd put it... I mean, it wasn't the same flavor.
It's my favorite ghost I've had.
Oh, he says, would you want fruit in there? Here's the thing. I had fucked up and mentioned it, but I think... Taylor says pineapple. I would say, like,
pineapple.
add some watermelon, man. It's a very subtle note, but it's got a little bit of that juicy sweetness to it. Make it a watermelon, hibiscus, sea salt. Like, that to me would be
All
awesome.
I heard was avocado.
I think Travis is
That's all I
the
heard.
McPherson Tavern or brewery. What the fuck is it?
That's Ian. 3 rings?
Isn't he his partner?
Maybe.
Business partner?
What's up, Travis? Anyway,
Three
either way.
rings?
Travis Warburg, what's up, man?
3 rings or Walnut River?
Yeah, Elder, I absolutely agree. Yard Games was good. I really like that Gosa, but I'll absolutely be like, hey, taste this next to it with slams. It was good stuff.
Yeah, there's John Wick out of here.
Yeah, what was I gonna say?
No, I feel like lemons with the salt would make it too like you would have too much of like a sour like bite to it. You need something a little bit sweet, Will.
Lime and salt, though. That's the sequence.
Yeah,
It's fucking
but see,
awesome.
that's been done though. Like, do something a little bit different.
Lemon.
Water, like I would say, do like water, something that's not overpowering. Like
Salsa
right now,
flavored beer.
the
I'm
flavor
calling it
that
right
you
now.
got is awesome. Yeah, cake, fucking cake. Just throw cake in that bitch.
It was
Kyle,
Walnut River.
Will, do it. Walnut
It's
River.
Travis, not
Awesome.
BJ. I think you scared BJ away with your loud
Yeah.
vomiting.
BJ never wants to be any part of the show again because I vomited up their beers. I apologize many times. No, but I would say Kyle, Will, put something a little bit sweet, maybe
Ooh, margarita.
guava. He's
No guava. I had what was it? You had it too.
yeah,
Fuck.
Maybe they just sucked at it.
that's
Maybe.
true.
But it's a
Guava's
dry
a
fruit,
very,
too.
but guava's also a very like, you have to like guava. Like it's got its own flavor profile.
Comments
I don't
are flying tonight.
Norton
Thanks,
Hootie,
everybody.
Hootie who? What? What is this?
Norton's Hootie Hoo. It's a beer that they have. It's it tastes like a lime popsicle, and she loves it. Taylor loves
That
it.
sounds amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
Also, Will, if you
cake
could,
stout.
yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Okay, so the venue that they had their tasting at this weekend was like, we'll let you rent this for free,
Yeah, that's what you're
but you
saying.
make our anniversary. They're making a stout, and
I didn't think it was
the
gonna be
venue
stout.
is picking a cake batter, making a cake, and then Will and Kyle are just throwing that cake in the fucking mix and like see what happens.
Sounds cool.
I love it. That's why I was like, when they were like, we love doing like weird shit like this, like just like something original new. I was like, avocado beer, you guys are our guys.
Wasn't that what Bud was talking about when he's like, "Hey, I made pumpkin beer, but it was only for me, and it was in my homebrew. And I just fucking went to like Costco and bought some pumpkin pies and just fucking
Yeah,
broke it
you
up
just
and
do
chucked
the
it in
whole
that
fucking
shit."
pie in there. Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Gotta get
I see how
weird.
this works.
Yeah. Will, we want just a little bit of that
Pumpkin
cake
beers.
beer. Just like maybe can some or something off to the side. Don't tell nobody and send it to me and Taylor. I'm good.
Outside for a little bit.
I'll share a little bit with these guys.
I'll be right back for a review.
Uh,
Because you're up first.
No, but I would say you guys' Gosa is really, really great how it is. But I would go for a little bit of sweetness. A sweet fruit. Maybe like strawberries, man. Strawberries would be good.
It's gotta be strawberry puree.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, that's
can't
what I'm
be strawberry
saying, like-
flavoring.
Like, yeah, strawberry with hibiscus and sea salt. That'd be pretty good. I think that'd go over good.
Pineapple. I like her idea for pineapple. I love me some pineapple. Or you could try coconut Gosa. Nobody's done that.
That's true. I've never seen a coconut
Ooh.
Gosa.
You know what else I haven't seen? I was just thinking about this. I've never seen a mint beer.
I saw a watermelon mint. Oh yeah, Norton's made a watermelon mint Gosa this summer, didn't they? Will?
Really? That sounds awesome.
Oh, Will says all fruit, no puree.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I appreciate that.
I guess that
what
works.
About plum? What about plum?
Plum's pretty good.
Plum would be good.
Plum's pretty good.
That would that'd be a major curveball though. You wouldn't have any of your original flavor. I don't feel like.
Pomegranate.
That dark plum from Hydro is fire.
Yeah,
Dark
plum
sour.
would be fucking killer. I haven't seen a lot of plum out of Wichita. Cool water sandwich.
I just have to keep scrolling. They're killing it in the comments.
Wellington? Like the city Wellington?
The town Wellington?
Yeah, it's like 9 people.
Yeah, it's
There's like a little-
that's where Taylor's from.
Really?
And so is Will's lady Megan. She was telling Taylor about like she's in love with fucking mead right now.
So we would, whenever I was a kid, we lived in Wichita, and we would go to Wellington because there's a little, I don't even know what to call it. It's barely bigger than a pond, but it's got 2 slides and like a little water island, and we could buy a summer pass to go there and swim, and it was like $30 for a family pass for the summer, and that's where we would go all the time. But it was always like an hour drive there, and I remember that.
Nice.
Wellington. It was so fucking tiny. The place had like 2 cabins.
Plum
Here.
Farmhouse Ale.
Okay,
Ooh.
you guys did a plum, all right.
A farmhouse ale.
But Will says it doesn't count, so.
Man, we got distracted. What are your wishes?
Yeah, what are your wishes, Chris?
It's review time.
I haven't even opened that beer yet.
What the fuck?
Are you
I'll
sure
chug
that
I'll chug
raspberry?
it. This is the last bit of raspberry. We were talking.
I'm on my second.
Well, I'll catch up.
Hi.
I'm supposed to do second review too. Alright, here we go.
You want to start off, or am I starting again?
You start off.
But can I have another?
These are your picks, and then I'll do second, but I'm gonna do a Will Miller fashion good old chug. How about that?
Wait. He does
Chug-a-rooski?
chugs?
Yeah, Will on the ICT Craft Brews, the Wichita Craft Brew page, will occasionally do a chug.
Yep.
So we'll do a
Occasionally, he does like every other day.
He stopped for a while when he was on his he was like, you know, getting ready for his big trip, his big
I'm not hating. I watch him.
but no, I like him. I responded once, twice maybe.
I lurk a lot in the craft beer groups.
Hit Kyle sent the fucking laugh emoji. Travis says we recently did a beer called Plum My Lady. Man,
Plum my lady.
I don't know if it was meant like that. Travis, he's with
Yeah, he just said
Water
Water
River?
River.
when is you guys' Wichita tap room opening up? I saw there was a thing showing that you guys were opening up in Wichita. When is that happening?
Hey, thumbs down aeroplanes. This is their best beer.
This is their best one so far, but also, yeah, me and Will both already said.
So with all the people that are in here at the moment, who all is going to have brews at Slime on tap?
Yeah.
Because we got some VIP tickets, and I want to drink some beers.
Oh, you guys went VIP?
That's
Yeah, fuck
4
yeah.
weeks away.
Yeah, it's at the end of the month. 29th.
September 29th? Yeah.
Yeah, 3 weeks from Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to drink beer for 4 hours, as much beer as possible. Maybe beforehand, I'll eat heavily, so I can drink like
Come,
15
my lady,
fucking beers.
come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Sugar, baby. Will, what are you drinking tonight? Because I feel like you're on the next level right now. later this year. Awesome, man. I'm excited for it.
Yes.
It'll be another good good addition to some Wichita breweries, some Wichita tap rooms. Absolutely, man. I love you guys' stuff.
I'm guessing that Haha Best is Aeroplane's best beer.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's surprising.
I mean,
good,
it's pretty easy. But
their creativity is lacking seriously.
right on. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But here's the thing. Travis, we had BJ on. We've had you on here now commenting.
Ooh,
What if you give
some PBRs? Is that it?
What if you give the Brews Bros the first inside track on when that's opening? We get to announce when Walnut River is officially opening their Wichita tap room. You heard it here first.
Maybe we
Just think about it.
Yeah.
Only like 1,000 people would find out, maybe.
But they'd hear it first.
1,700 reach, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
Travis
reach.
said
People
that
are
was the
fucking
song that
better all
actually
the time.
inspired the name of the...
What?
Really? That was a terrible song. I'm sorry. It's
shit.
it's just objectively bad, not subjectively. Like it's
Doesn't
just a
say
bad
"come, my
song.
lady."
Yeah. That's
Either way,
something to
it's
leave it at.
just,
No,
we're all like, yep,
I
sure does.
thought it was awesome.
Well, Brad, you said you'd get nothing out of it. If you do come down,
Hey,
I believe
what's
they
up,
have
Mom?
DD tickets.
I'm so
as
glad my
well.
mom joined after everything that was
So
said.
you can just kind of hang out, but
Hell yeah, man.
you don't have to. But if you decide to come down and get an actual ticket, which is like $35, you can get hammered with us. Yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. And you get to try a shitload of beers, and maybe you'll like one or two. So
1 or 2 out of 80.
you should do it.
Hi, Dustin's mom.
Yep, well, that's my mama.
Because I am definitely going to drink the shit out of all the beer there.
Yeah.
Since I get in an hour early, yes. Yes.
You're like, can I try 3 at a time? Like,
Do you remember when Trillian used to live here, she went to a couple of the Selling on Taps because they would like hire people to man the booths. And she was always bringing like, she'd get like 10 6-packs left over and fucking...
right, yeah.
She'd steal your guys' keg spouts and shit like that.
No, we're not.
So
We're good.
she's kind of an asshole. But we will definitely drink your beer.
Will says nothing to see here, all PG-13 stuff. Nice. Right on, Travis. We appreciate it.
You are
Nice
being
thing.
bad? No.
No,
So
we're good.
after their oatmeal stout and their common ale,
I promise to chug. This sucks.
I didn't like those. This one surprised me a little
After
bit.
he's done.
This one smells a lot better than it tastes, though. The taste, I
I'm just
think
gonna do it.
the
Maybe
tart
there's
kind of
things.
clashes with the ale instead of goes with it.
See your basic attention.
What the fuck?
No, keep going. Keep going.
Nope, everybody watching that.
No, I'm not doing it
You
now.
didn't want to listen to my review.
No, I was listening.
Hashtag King Nef.
Go.
Will,
Go.
don't be fucking arcing me out. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you have to.
Go. Finish your
Sing
review.
I'll do it with
sing
you.
it.
No,
Sing it.
finish your review. I really was listening.
You can't listen and talk at the same time.
What?
It's impossible.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Alexa, is it impossible to listen and talk at the same time?
Yes, Jason, it is.
Cheers, Will.
I don't understand your question. There you go. Well, you gotta get a little bit to try.
Anyways, I do think this is their best beer that I've had so far. That's not saying a ton because the other two kind of sucked, but there are good things about it. I think it smells great. I think, like I said earlier, the tart kind of clashes with the ale instead of it smoothly combining, like the name, I think. So I get a lot of tart and then I get a lot of ale flavor. It's not just one thing. I do like it. I do like sours. It is a tart instead of a sour. Like, it's not making my mouth water or anything, so it's still got that dry tart flavor along with the ale, like I said. But I'm still going to give this a 7.5. I think it's a good beer. And I may buy it again. It's probably going to be the only Aeroplanes beer that I do buy again, but it's not bad.
Right.
7.
7.
5.
Okay.
7.5. 7.
Ooh, wait, where are you going with this?
Which one?
I think it was a 7.5
Oh.
first, but I'm gonna stay with 7.
Oh man, I'm so
Yeah,
glad.
right?
I was waiting for that this whole time after that truck. I was like, please burp so I don't puke. There we go.
Puke just
They're
fell.
almost
75 out of 100. Will really hates it.
Damn. Their almost stout tasted like fucking butane though.
Dude, that cream ale was just fucking terrible.
They don't have good beers.
Oh, that was the one where I was like, I don't know why this is sweet and why this is fucking terrible.
What?
I don't mind this.
Okay, so I'm gonna give my review. I'm second. I chugged it because I said I was going to.
It's tart and it's an ale.
I feel like the main fruit that gives us its tartness is a raspberry. I feel like that's the fruit that I taste when drinking this beer, or when I chug this beer. That's what I want to do is take the Purple Haze and the Aeroplane Star Ale and mix them.
We have enough.
And
This
I want to try a
good.
mix of the two. So I feel like I'm going to do that and do a review on that.
I think
As far as the tart ale goes, this is my favorite of Aeroplanes, which isn't saying a lot.
Peace out, man.
Hey, later on, Will, thank you so much for logging in, man. Joining in on the convo. We love your beers and shit. Eventually, we'll get to try them.
I don't know yet. I mean, he has not provided me with any beers.
But no. Thank you for joining in. Tell Megan I said what's up. But no,
Is that like a what's up, or is that like a hey what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Okay,
Definitely the second one.
the
first one
I was
seemed
like,
as like
Taylor's right there, man. Also, he's right there.
Wait, who are you saying come down again, Taylor? To who?
I think
I got the comments right here now.
Chris.
I just been scrolling.
Oh.
Scrolling.
I'll give this a 7. I'll give it a 7. I would pick up their tart again. But this is probably their only beer that I've found.
And that'll ever reach a 7.
This is the only beer that I've found of theirs that like this is their only beer of theirs that I've found that like I would be like, yeah, I could drink some more of this. Like every other one I'd be like, this is like a decent beer, but like I don't want any more. I'd drink more of this. Mm-hmm. Especially I'm getting ready to mix that shit, so
that's a good idea. I think you're right on the raspberry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give that a try.
Alright. You're up.
Fuck it. I do like it. It's got that appropriate amount of sweet that I was talking about in the last beer. It is nice and tart. We had the Tartastic last week, which was not tart at all.
Nope.
This does give you a good balance of tart, so I'm actually very surprised with how plain Jane the can is, how shitty the name is, how shitty the other beers have been, that this is actually a really decent beer. I feel so bad. I would never think, hey, you know what? This can here, you can't see it. You can see it up there.
Yeah.
This can here is going to have a decent beer in it. Nah, I'd never buy that.
Every one of their beers is that with... Okay, so the part that says Aero Vice is the name. The bottom part is what kind of beer it is.
It's a fucking template
Every
with different
single
words
one.
and different colors.
And it's just, yeah, they just put a different color.
It looks like, you know, the, what is it, the KC light beer? Like, it looks like that. It looks like fucking generic beer.
I think,
like
were you here when I was talking about going to their tap room?
Oh, yeah, it's just fucking plain Jane.
Yeah, it's very much the same. Taylor can agree, Will can agree. Will's gone now, but if you go into the tap room, it's like they did the industrial vibe that a lot of places are doing, but everything's already like, once you get past like the black ceiling with pipes and rafters showing, it's just like metal tables. There's like one or two pictures here and there, and then very plain bar, and it's like, I don't know, it's like you go in there and like, I don't even necessarily think that when we went there the one time, because like Taylor was like, I'm gonna take you to like all the places in Wichita. We went in there once. I don't even think the people who were pouring beers, the bar staff, were even enthusiastic. It kind of seemed like you walked in and they were like, hey, we're airplanes. Here it is. Like,
welcome to boring, Bill.
Yeah. That's kind of what it was like. I guess you're here, so might as well drink a beer. Sorry.
Do you want a Coors
Like,
Light?
yeah.
You definitely don't want more fucking beers.
Yeah.
Crickets on Twitch.
Am I wrong, Taylor? Am I wrong? Is that how it was? It just seemed like they were very much like, well, you showed up. I guess maybe you want a beer or something? I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, at least there was good smileys on Twitch.
Yeah.
Or emoticons, whatever you call them.
All right, what's up, Concord
Are you
82?
done?
Crickets in
Nope, not
here.
But
How you doing? Are you drinking tonight? What's going on, man?
the beer
That's
overall.
Elder on Twitch.
Oh, it is? Fuck you, Elder.
He said it earlier. He was watching on Twitch.
Oh, I didn't even see
What's
it.
up, Perk, Jordan?
What's up, guys?
The beer for this one is just kind of a. I don't know. It's good. I would never imagine buying this beer. I just can't. If somebody hadn't chose it tonight, there's no way I'd ever buy another beer from them. Their last ones have been terrible, and their cans just don't lead you anything. Like the reason we bought the Purple Haze, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, was
The artwork.
it's got a fucking sweet artwork. Hydra, sweet artwork, but amazing beers. We did the what was it? Crazy Mountain has fucking incredible artwork.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
their
something
beers
to
are
be
good,
said
though.
with the design, and this just doesn't have any sort of design to it whatsoever. So it's hard to want. And but that being said, Chris chose it. Pretty decent choice. I actually like the beer. It's got some of those notes that I wish the Purple Haze had. So it's a great balance to it. So I'm gonna have to give it a 7.5. I would, now knowing what I know, I would buy this beer. I probably would not buy any of the other beers because I've had a bad.
And I asked. Taylor said
past
their vibe sucks and their beer is mediocre at best.
Yeah. So
And also, cheers, Jordan. What are you drinking tonight? Miller Lite? Is he a Miller Lite guy? I can't remember. Miller
no
Lite.
idea.
No, I think he's Bud Light or
Bud Light? Keystone? Which one is it, Jordan? I'm guessing wrong. I know I'm
He
guessing
might
wrong.
be Coors Light. I don't even know.
I feel like he's a Miller Lite
Man,
guy.
you know, we should do some sort of contest where
I did see anybody.
Beers.
Since we're talking, okay, we have a lot of our we have our local regular people. Anybody who wants leather work done,
Yep.
Jordan S. Boyd,
Hit up Jordan.
hit him up on Facebook. I saw some stuff that he did this weekend and posted on Instagram. I'm new to Instagram. I finally joined the 21st century.
It's so much better than
And here's the thing. I told Taylor, I said, if I don't get 100 followers in the first day, I'm deleting it. I told her that. I woke up in the morning after my first day and I had 104.
wow.
So I was like, I'm keeping it.
Yep.
But I saw he posted a lot of stuff on Instagram. He did like a framework thing, and I've seen him do a lot of work. He's done like
He did
holsters
a
and stuff.
holster for me.
Yeah,
Fucking
he did one for
badass.
you. Okay,
Got
I was gonna say, I've
Triforce
done some.
on it. Yep.
He does good work. So anybody who wants
What's
leather
it
work, hit up our good buddy
380.
Jordan.
Nice. I didn't realize you got 380.
Oh yeah. I carried a lot. You don't even know.
I don't even know. I've literally never seen it.
Usually I carry it.
But here's the thing, though. You're one of those guys who doesn't like carry, and like you're cocky about it.
That's why I've never seen
Huh?
it.
You're not one of those guys who carries and you're cocky about it. Like
it shouldn't be known.
that's the point of a concealed carry.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. But anyways, we'll get off that subject. We're in Kansas.
Guns.
Yep. See, we lost a viewer. I fucked up. Sorry, guys. He was like, "Fuck you! I show my gun off." Click. I love
Did
you
you
guys.
say I shut my gun off?
I show my gun
it
off. I shut off my
I
gun.
thought that's what you said. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Damn it! I was pissing. I just heard "Good Buddy Jordan."
Oh shit.
No, I
We
feel
were-
like
What are you drinking tonight, man? That's what I was asking.
We
And
were giving a plug for your leatherworking.
yeah, we were shouting out your leatherwork, man. You do good shit.
they're also shouting out
Cause you
your
just
beers.
okay. Also, Jordan, you just
And asking you what you're drinking.
yeah, but you just started. I would say like within the last year, right? Unless I'm mistaken.
Leatherworking?
Yeah, I think so. From what I
Might be a couple
and
years.
it might have been more than that, but from what I've recognized, it's been the last man. Pouring these two beers together, I thought I'd get like a weird color fusion, but
Nope.
It's very much not at all.
It looks right.
It looks weird. Have you poured yours yet, Chris?
I'm still finishing my second
Slam it.
tart.
Slam it.
Listen to you.
Have you drank yet?
Nope.
Don't do it. Wait till he mixes. Half and half.
So you guys were talking about him drinking kind of crappy beer.
Domestic.
But I think something that we should do at some point is maybe we do a contest amongst our viewers, and you send us you drinking your beer, you buying your beer, and you know that you're willing to try something else, and we get you in here, you get on the show, and we get you some craft beers.
Yep.
We get you in here and you try it out, and just boom.
Keystone.
But
Jordan's a Keystone guy.
you You know, one of those things. Was it you? Maybe it was you. Maybe it was Tate, where he sent me the thing of was it people who don't like IPAs or just people who like apple cider convince me otherwise. Kind of one of those things. You know what?
Yeah.
You think you only like domestic? It's because you haven't tried crafts. Convince me otherwise. And you maybe you do like a 10-second video of you drinking your beer, and tell me why it's good, and if we like it, we'll bring you on the show.
Yeah,
Try to convince you otherwise.
There's only two genders. Prove me wrong.
God damn it.
Fuck you! I sexually
damn it,
identify as
Chris.
an attack helicopter.
Yeah. An Apache.
Chris said, I thought the point of CC was to see what you got on my 40, Craig.
I keep forgetting to put a fucking TVMA disclaimer back up. Ever since we switched computers, I haven't put one up.
Whoops! We fucked up. Alright, so everybody, have you drank it? Don't drink it. Cheers. Here's to the mix.
I don't think mine's 50-50.
So this is one of the nights we're mixing the beers. We're mixing the Purple Haze and the Aero Vice. Fucking bullshit airplanes with their fucking shit.
One of the benefits to that contest, though, could be if you aren't convinced in your first night that there are other good beers, you come back again.
Or we buy
beers
you.
on us.
How about this? If you come on the show and you don't like either of the craft beers, we'll buy you a 12-pack of your beer.
I like that.
That's a dope idea.
I think that's good.
And that's a hell of an ad.
Right? Yeah. Here's the thing. You normally drink
Don't
Miller
like
Lite.
craft beer? Sad face cry. We'll buy you a 12-pack if you don't like either of our beers.
Come on our show. If you don't like either of the beers, we'll buy you a 12-pack.
Don't let it be a Tate night. It's gonna be fucking nothing but IPAs. It'll
No, we'll buy him drinkable beers.
Tate. Terrible Tate.
Perkins, how you
here.
been, man? It's been a long time.
We've converted a few
Glad you're
people.
We have.
Wilson only drinks Sequench.
Yeah. Wilson, he was like a Miller Lite guy?
Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, he's a Michelob guy, and now he
What
drinks
is that
Sequench
noise? Is
like
that
a crazy.
Twitch or what?
Oh,
Must be. I don't know.
What's going
hope
on
so.
here?
We're new to all the streams. So.
Blue blue.
tink.
What is
Hello.
it? What's that noise?
We're missing out on something. I feel like.
The
Oh.
timer. No.
It's
Nope.
a chat,
What chat?
From what?
I think.
From what?
I think it's an instant message on Facebook.
Uh-oh.
Oh, somebody instant messenger. There better not be dirty pics, Chris Perkins.
Dixie
You dirty.
Blackened Voodoo Lager.
That sounds amazing.
That's better than our lager. I can tell you that already.
Thanks, Elder.
Oh, I should have Twitch stream on Facebook. Then maybe that's what the sound was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But I do like that catch line now. That way we can get somebody on here.
Yeah.
Try something. Like Eric Perry was on here, and he was like, "Nope, only drink Miller Lite." And he was like, "I love both these beers,"
Yeah.
and he got a little fucked. So
Yeah. We fucking him up.
not fucked like Jeremy. That guy.
I actually,
fucked.
Jeremy was telling me, he was like, yeah, I can't, because he does mowing like during the summer and early fall. He works for a guy who does mowing. He's like, yeah, it rained a bunch, so we're not going to mow tonight. Make you want to come on cast? Tate's going. He's like, nope. He's like, I don't know how you guys do it every fucking Tuesday with that, but he's like, no, I absolutely do not. What's up, Sarah? Mother Road Brewing,
I haven't
Tower
had that
Station. That sounds fucking delicious. What kind of beer is that, AJ? I'm not familiar.
Yeah.
It sounds good as fuck though.
Fill us in.
But
He's like, it's a butthole flavored lager. Like, I'm like, oh well, not so delicious now. But
speaking of Blair, though, Sweet Bike and at the second annual Brews Bros BS Fest, he's definitely gonna be grill master again.
yeah,
That shit was
that dude
dope.
can grill
He was
some shit
awesome.
up,
That
man.
shit was dope.
Jeremy, you the grill master.
I'm working on it.
What's
boy.
up, Sally? Oh shit.
Sally's in the house.
And this is when the cast went. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Sally?
Went south.
We'll see what she says right off the bat, and we'll know what's going on. Sally, are you drinking tonight? If so, what are you drinking? Because that lets me know what we're in store for right now.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to change this boring ass label.
Yeah,
Oh.
fuck that shit. Go to sleep.
Wait, how did that happen?
If it's already on when I transition,
Oh, it'll still play it.
it's Neff's auto tune.
Well,
You know that's my voice auto-tuned?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
We made those, dude.
We
from
made
scratch.
both of those from scratch. Both things are my fucking voice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh
But
shit.
I do also
Oh.
appreciate that it was hating on Tate, when it shifted to where the fuck Tate's actually at.
It's an
That's
IPA.
literally where he is.
Yeah.
So fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Okay.
I gotta work
Says
this
what I'm
week.
like. AJ
This
said,
motherfucker's there.
AJ said the Motor Bro Brewing Tower Station was an IPA. All right, man. Out of Flagstaff. Well, that's not available to us, unfortunately, here in good old Midwestern Salina, Kansas. But it sounds delicious, man. And thank you for viewing. That's awesome of you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
thanks
used
for
to,
joining, man.
I used to live in Payson, Arizona. That's it's about an hour away from Flagstaff.
Earlier, anybody who's just joining, we drank both the Purple Haze Raspberry Lager by Abita.
6 average.
Yep. And then we drank Aeroplane's Aero Vice Tart Ale out of Wichita, Kansas.
7.25 average.
And
Look at you.
with the Raspberry Lager, I was missing a little bit of the raspberry. And with the tart, it had a good raspberry punch. So I decided, fuck it, we're going to mix them together. And now we're drinking both together. And maybe we'll do like a review on both.
High res ass picture there, Boyd. God damn.
But no, that's what we're drinking on now. We're drinking a mixture of the two beers. So if anybody's ever done like a beer cocktail, that's kind of what we got going on right now.
Oh, man.
We're not mixing it with other alcohols, but we're mixing two beers together.
Got these burps.
And that came actually from Sarah Hammond. I'll give her credit. If
Way
she
back
watches
when,
later.
today.
Yep. Well, I don't remember what those two beers
It
were.
was like 20 episodes
It was the
ago.
old Chub and something else.
Yeah, and we're like, man, these are both kind of blah. And she's like, mix them. And we're like, oh my god, now these beers are amazing. It fucking worked out
True
great.
story.
Yeah, it was crazy. You trying to throw that up there right now?
This is the worst thing
I wish you guys could see behind the scenes of
ever tried to
everything.
resize.
I wish you guys could see the behind the scenes, like Chris trying to like modify this picture right now to throw up for us. But
It's very textured. Is it just like heat stamps? Is that what it is all the way around?
yeah, he's asking you, Jordan, about your leather work because you're about to see what's going down.
Also,
What's up, Casey?
is this 1-layer leather or is this 2-layer
I
leather?
think it's one.
Whatever it is, it's beautiful. It looks like snakeskin.
Are you gonna leave that up in front of us this whole time?
Yeah. No, I need to move it so the chat comes through.
There we go.
Ah, not
Oh,
you again.
no.
I gotta delete that.
He's just deleting it. Fuck
Bye-bye.
it. We're never talking about that again. You put vodka in your seltzer water. I thought you said wine. She's like, I'm drinking wine. She goes, I'm drinking wine. I put vodka in my seltzer water.
They don't get to see it. No.
No.
No, it did show up.
Yeah, it popped up
God
for
damn
a
it.
second.
I thought it was just on the preview.
No. Shirtless shitter strikes
Oh,
again.
no.
He's a sniper.
Vodka and seltzer water. I used to do that. I would get lemon seltzer water, vodka, and a squeeze of actual lemon. It's the way to go. It's the way to do it.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's before I start drinking beer. Gain some
Elder,
weight.
thank you for
Oh.
logging on Twitch and
Jordan.
giving us a viewer, man.
Jordan, Jason had a question for you. How's that shit work? Is it a stamp?
Oh,
or
yeah. Is it like heat stamped or what?
some kind of stamp, I think.
Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, for such a perfect pattern. But
Yeah, talking about mixing. Okay, talking about mixing. It says 1 layer, 9-ounce leather, and then he quoted shirtless shitter.
no.
With exclamation points. He got excited.
Fuck.
Everybody loves the Jason meme.
Hey,
Oh,
Oh,
if anybody else out there has to shit shirtless, please join the team.
Please confess.
Well,
Yes.
okay,
I
if
need
I'm
to
going to
know.
assume anybody watching right now, we have 11 viewers on. If any one of these viewers shit shirtless, here's my guess.
Look, that guy's fucking doing it. It's not just me.
Here's my guess. Do you want to guess? Do you know who my guess is, Chris? I feel like you know who my guess is.
No, I don't.
Perkins.
Perk?
I feel like
Perk
Perks.
shit shirtless?
I feel like Perk shits with the shirt off.
This is terrible.
But
But
hey, Chantel.
it's kind of like this. I thought a lot of other people did it, but it's kind of like this. I asked at work, do you wipe sitting down or do you wipe standing up? And it's like a 30-70 split. And I was like, who the fuck stands up wiping? Who fucking
How is
stands up
that a
wiping?
30? How many people do you stand up to wipe your ass when you shit?
Hell no.
No.
It's a sit for me. It's definitely a sit for me.
Yeah.
So
How many fucking people said, "Yeah, I stand up"?
3 out of 10.
Two people at work.
They're fucking
So,
weird, dude.
I know.
It's not 30%.
So-
I promise you that, dude. That's fucking
So
weird.
when this person said it, the original person,
I know the original
like-
one was fucking what's his name?
they were like, "Hey,"
He said, "Nope, I take my socks off."
oh shit! Oh Jesus!
No, he said it's
again.
one single stamp through the PS3 house of stamping shirtless shitter. Doing it again.
But I asked this person, I said, "What? How?" So I just
We had
asked
like
it openly.
14 for a second and then fucking plummeted.
and they
There's
were the
people who've never
first-
been on. They were like, "Oh, check this out. What the fuck?"
They were the first response to me, and they were like, "No, I stand wipe," and I was like, "What?" And then this person was like, "I think most people do that. I can't imagine that you do it otherwise." I was like, "What?" Yeah, I was like, "What?"
I knew it. Weird fucker.
What the fuck are you talking about right now? And then two people just happened to come back while we were in the middle of this conversation, and they're like, "What are you guys talking about?" I'm like, "Do you sit or stand wiping?" They're like, "Oh, definitely sit." And then he was like, "Nah, I don't think so." Oh shit, I gave gender, but the whole office is male. How about that? Except for like 2 people. But they're like, "No, definitely sit." And then like 3 more people came back and they're like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" We're like, "Hey, sit or stand." And they were all like, "Sit." And then one more person later that day was like, "What are you guys continuing to talk about here?" I'm like, "You sit or stand?" "Oh, definitely stand." And we're like, "The fuck?" And the guy was like, "I told you there are other people." I was like, "You don't exist. This doesn't
2 out
exist
of
to me."
50
This
is not
doesn't
fucking
exist.
other people.
There's 11 people in the office, and it was only 9 were there, and 2 responded this way. So.
Fuck that.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I was like, "What? How does this happen? How does this happen?"
Fuck
We
that.
need to make a poll on Facebook
Yep.
for a shirtless shit.
I promise you it's less. I promise you. No, I will promise you this. There are more people who take their shirt off to shit than stand up to wipe their ass.
I don't think so.
I don't either. I
think so?
definitely no.
I think it's more rare than the stand-up
wipers. I'm gonna have to say, I bet you it is.
Dude, I would rather
I
take my
bet you it is.
I mean, I've shat. Here's the thing.
Wait.
I've shat without a shirt on. I didn't take it off to shit, but I've shat without a shirt on.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. People who stand up, like, you gotta go out of your way to stand up and wipe your ass.
So-
that's fucking weird,
So
dude.
now when you go home, so when it's
I'm a shirt on sitter.
no.
You're the shirtless shitter. I'm the shirt on sitter.
So
You wipe front to back or back to front?
just do this for me, like maybe once or twice
Fuck
this week.
you, Sally.
Whenever you
She
go-
said I lie on my back to wipe like a baby.
When,
Yeah.
when you get home and you gotta take a shit, just
back.
go to the bathroom, take your shirt off, and give it a try, and see if you go back. How about that? How about that? Same for you. Just try
It's
it.
not
Just try
different.
it.
It's not different to me though.
I
don't need.
I feel like
to take
my
it
whole
off.
body's breathing. I feel like my whole body's because my pants are already down, and now if my shirt's off, it's just everything breathing.
What if I just like pull my
everything's
shirt
fucking
up
breathing.
to like my armpits?
Maybe
So my pants
maybe
are down
just,
to my.
maybe
Yeah.
you just loop the back over
No.
your head, you know,
So,
so
okay,
it's
so here's
just
the
kind of
thing.
over your arms.
Pants down to my ankles, shirt up to my armpits, and that's how I'm gonna shoot.
Maybe.
That's so awkward.
Give that a try. Give it a
awkward.
try. Just give it a try. Let me know.
I'm just saying.
You guys at home, let me know. Give it a try.
Man.
Report to me next week.
So
like, okay, you said you can.
I think this
Gotta
made
move
the
on.
beer
All right,
worse.
we got to.
I think it made the Aeroplanes beer worse.
Yeah, I agree. It just made a decent mix. It kind of just tastes.
It's a
It
fine
tastes just
beer.
like the Purple Haze to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
The tart wasn't enough to punch through the lager.
Right.
So there we go, guys. That's what we
You
discovered.
nailed it.
You're welcome, Sally. We like to make people laugh.
Oh,
That's kind
man,
of
that's funny as shit.
what we do.
See? So my wife, she went to Reddit and just typed in, "Do you sit or stand to wipe?" There are shitloads of responses of people standing.
That's
So-
because when you're a kid, you stand up and have your fucking parents wipe your ass, I think.
Maybe.
You don't
No,
like,
fuck that.
hold
You know
on,
what it's-
Mom, and take
You
your
know what
shirt off.
it is? You know what it is? It's
Fuck
because
you,
you're a
I'll-
fucking weirdo.
I'll shit my shirt, so I have to take it off. I don't care.
No. No, it's not because when you're a kid, your fucking parents wipe your ass. It's because you're a fucking weirdo.
No.
Yeah.
You guys, any of you guys who stand are just delete our cast. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. We love you guys too, but you're fucking weird.
We all have habits.
Oh man, my son had to be naked to shit when he was a kid.
Hey, see? Somebody...
A small kid.
So he take his shoes off.
And then she follows in with,
all
he
his clothes
poops
on?
normal now. Then she says, he
butt
poops
flap.
normal now with all his clothes on.
Oh my god.
So I says, I just pick my pants and sit down. Huge mess. It's fine. You guys are weird. You guys are all fucking weird.
Don't you fucking judge me. I don't need you.
We just have, alright, we're a bunch of weird guys who have a bunch of weird followers.
I love
Thank you.
shitting jokes and just shit.
I just love shit-related shit-related conversation. Just my favorite. No. Hey,
If
anybody
we're
who's
talking
new,
about poop, I'm probably laughing.
Yeah. Anybody who's new to the cast, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Fuck. Woo. What a time to do it. No.
Like fucking Forrest Gump back braces? Is that...
Oh my god.
Fuck off.
Yeah. That's my old boss.
God damn it.
Oh, Perkins, we have had way too many beers tonight for you to be pulling that shit right now.
God.
Oh, I gotta pee now.
You can't sit here with that shirt on.
Yeah, you can't sit here.
Can't shit here.
Especially
This is
Sally,
public-
you
it's a
can't sit
public
here.
bus. I can't
Especially
fucking sit
Sally,
there.
you can't sit here because you fucking shot your pants and you're just ready to sit down in there. Oh,
This
man.
special community, we only shit with our shirts off. Can't shit.
No
here.
joke. So the one time Tate's gone, or not the one time, but the most recent time Tate's gone, it's literally a shit show.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
We
agree.
started at like 8.
Who's new?
got-
Welcome to the shit show.
yeah. Exactly. So.
No.
No. We love you guys so much for fucking tuning in and keeping it. Anybody who's here, give us a hashtag Tate Hate. He's not here, but he'll feel it. I just want to know who's still on. I know obviously Sally and Perkins are. I'm gonna assume Elder.
Elder's twitching it, dude. He's
But
trying to
anybody
get us
else
up
who's
the
on,
gear
let
count
us
on
know. We don't know. Like we get to see when you first join in, but after that, it's kind of anybody's
Twitch. I
guess.
just
So
ran a quarter mile or something.
hashtag Tate Hate T8H8.
Chantel's
That's
can.
all you got to do.
Yeah.
Hashtag T8H8. There we go.
H.
Because so much hate. We just want to know.
Tate's your fave. Why?
Wow, Sally, go
Why?
ahead and never. view
Only
this
female
ever.
streamer? I get it. I get it.
Is it because he has his Let's Be in Sandals?
Yeah, that's probably
There
it. I get it.
Elder's on. There you go. Yeah, no, I know you're here, Elder. You're on Twitch, brother. You're fucking doing it up,
We still
man.
got a lot of people here. We just don't know who.
Yeah, we got a couple of viewers from different streams. We just want to know who's all here, who's all joining us, who's all saying what's up.
Part of me wishes I would have told you guys I shit shirtless, but part of me is
that.
very relieved
Fuck
that everybody knows. I don't have to hide shit.
Hey, what's up, Miles? Long time no see, my brother. Good buddy of mine from way back in the day, Miles.
You're
just
a
joined in.
friend, Jason. You're a friend. You should be.
No. The shirtless parts are right. I've seen
Anything,
public restrooms. It's
Basically,
weird.
anything. If you're just joining in, anything from here on out isn't the normal cast. We've had a lot of beers in us, and this is the BS part.
Yeah.
We're the Brews Bros, and here comes the BS. So,
Yep.
But
Who knows what we're gonna throw at you?
Chris, we do beer reviews 15 after and 30.
And 45 after.
15 and 45. So, if you're here strictly for the beer reviews themselves,
Jesus, what does it say about you that for the last 30-something weeks we've done it at 15 and 45?
the timer goes
and
off.
You have no fucking clue.
The timer goes off, and Chris is like, "Time for beer review." I'm like, "All right, I don't have to pay attention." Chris has got it under control, man. Oh, she likes the rice hat. Okay, there we go.
That's
It's
my
actually
rice
Chris's.
hat.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's actually
You
Chris's.
fuck. You fucks. Plural. What a funny ass night.
Yeah, man, it's been a good time. Absolutely, we've had so much fun. I'm glad you guys have been here with us for sure. Like I always say this, we could get drunk on Tuesdays without anybody. That's easy to do. We could get together and just get fucked up. But it's a lot more fun with you guys. You guys keep the conversations going.
I'd wait
Throw us
until
some
Friday
loops.
if we didn't have the show. I'd get drunk on Friday.
That's true. But you guys always throw us for a loop, get us talking about shit we probably wouldn't normally, especially
Wednesdays are rough.
Yeah.
Well, Elder was on cast one day.
Every guest is like,
yeah. The next morning, I went up to him and he's like, "I don't know how you guys do this every week." I told Jeremy, I was like, "Hey, come on cast tonight. Tate's gone." And he was like, "Fuck no." But he was like, "No." He's like, "I can't do Wednesday mornings. No, I'm not fucking doing it." He's like, "I won't show up to work tomorrow." So
it's taken a year of Tuesdays to get us acclimated.
yeah, dude.
There were a few Tuesdays. I think I have a picture on my phone. I remember sending it to you guys. It was a Snapchat of me having drank a shitload the night before. Then I had to go up to Kansas City for testing, and I'm in on the way there, and I'm stopped at an old God, what are the fucking places with the really steep roofs?
Like a Stuckey's?
There we go, an old Stuckey's, and it's now a gas station. And I'm in the parking lot, and I'm fucking dry heaving, and I'm like, gonna puke outside of Stuckey's, and it's like 5:30 in the morning because I have to go to Kansas City, and I'm like, oh god damn, this is fucking terrible. So then I had to have the other dude with me drive, and I'm like fucking chugging water the whole time so that I can get up there and be sober enough.
Sorry, we'll have you on sometime.
Oh man,
don't get sour, girl.
Like taking an actual assessment.
Yeah, it was an 8-hour test.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, it was fucking crazy.
Whoops.
I got a 98.
Oh my god. Were they all gimmies?
No, it was a really fucking hard test. But I sat there for probably 2 hours and just fucking ate bagels until I fucking sobered up enough to fucking finish this test.
Jesus Christ!
Was there a time limit?
It was an 8-hour test.
Damn.
So it was just for the full 8 hours. But it had 5 hours of lab questions and then 3 hours of multiple choice. So.
Fuck that.
Yep. Oh, it was fucking terrible. It was fucking terrible.
I don't like how the chat is so far behind what we're talking about because we're so up to date with the Facebook comments.
Does it have? What is it, like a 5-second delay?
It's quite a bit. Somebody typed something, so I just asked that, and it's 8:26.
Right. Up. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009,
10.
11.
About 10 seconds.
Sorry for the boring segment of the cast tonight, guys.
So 10 seconds to hit our OBS, and then another 8 to hit Facebook. Yeah.
Elvis is a bit faster.
No.
Willard's back on. What's up, Donnie, as well?
He wasn't Ralphing this time.
Not this time.
Sally.
So the comments are faster on Twitch, Elder?
Sally, you need to log out.
They should be because it's fully integrated. Facebook is a custom server. So we're having to go through a loophole to get to work. Not that anybody gives a fuck.
I was gonna say we'll just have to.
Yeah. You guys are boring as fuck when I get off cast. I was off for 5 seconds and you guys were counting something. I thought it was the amount of time it took me to piss, and you're like, the integration of the upgrade.
Fuck you, dude.
But they just both said something. I'm going to assume this was the somethings, and it was about 40 seconds later, so maybe that's the video delay compared to this. But on the same note, they were talking about you puking in the bathroom, and then all I can think of is Travis tuned in earlier. If he's still here, feel free to come on the show and bring us some more of your beer so this guy can Ralph again.
Hey, I puked one time.
Now that your beers were bad, he's a big old bitch.
Fuck you guys.
Big old baby back.
There's the barley one.
11%.
It was not. It was. I was gonna say it was the 3 that you had before you showed up, and then the maniacal monks, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm a hungry guy."
It was a good time.
Yeah, that was the day you had a rough day and started drinking while you're at work.
Then you
Not
fucking
really,
guys
but-
ate bathroom crackers the next week.
There we go. Sally, I'm not. If you anytime that you call yourself the Sal Gal, no, we couldn't. Fuck you guys.
Bathroom crackers.
Sally says you guys couldn't handle the Sal Gal. I would say anytime you refer to yourself as a Sal Gal, I don't want to.
I was Honestly, that sounds
awful.
that sounds like you've made a drunk
so
persona.
my buddy Donnie says, MGK motherfucker, worthless or what? Haha, let's get shit started.
Dude, those were bars.
Those are some bars. Chris does his own thing, hip hop wise.
That was like the best MGK
cast.
I've ever heard.
It was good. Like,
I mean,
what's
he
up,
just
Emily?
signed his own fucking death certificate, but he did fucking well.
I say hats off to him for fucking saying, "Hey, here I am. Fuck it."
We should get this shit started.
I
like it.
Didn't he have beef with somebody else recently too?
That comment didn't come through.
Who?
Machine Gun Kelly.
G-Eazy. MGK and G-Eazy.
He had
I saw. Actually, it's funny. I saw a meme today. It was a picture of the office of fucking. God, I'm not gonna remember the names now. It was Dwight.
Jim. Yep.
It was.
Ooh.
The gym dude.
Nope. Dwight. Andy.
Okay, maybe.
And fucking the main boss.
Michael Scott?
Yeah, Michael Scott. There's Michael Scott, Andy, and Dwight.
Cool story.
And it's when they're fuck you, dude. And it's when they're all fucking shooting like finger guns at each other. It was those three in a circle, and they got finger guns on each other. And it was like the white rapper is up today, and it was fucking G-Eazy, fucking MGK, and Eminem. And I was like, that's so fucking perfect because like they're all just hating on each other. Nobody else gives a fuck. Like,
it's so awesome, yeah.
Sally, you need to go to bed.
Do you think it's actual or do you think it's publicity?
You never know.
Especially with Eminem's new album just dropping.
Well,
with no notice.
I think that's actual because MGK went at his daughter when Eminem's daughter was 16.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it took 6 years for Eminem to say anything about it.
Right.
Today or this week. And then MGK went back at him like within a day.
And also, like, everybody's like, "Oh my God, Eminem came with an album." Like, he never announced it or anything. It was out of the blue.
That's how they do it when they're big. They don't
No, but also, have you guys ever heard of the band Manchester Orchestra?
Yeah.
Okay, they had Cope, right? It was this huge release. Everybody loved that album, and then out of nowhere, Cope, which was like the easy listening version of that. Like, they never announced that. Yes, they are. What the fuck?
I wouldn't.
They tour Europe. Like, they're playing festivals all the time. Manchester Orchestra is
indie bands
huge.
do that, but
Manchester is huge, dude.
That's what I'm saying too.
And like, they like released an album like, and everybody's like, "This is awesome." And they're like, "Oh yeah, hey guys, by the way, here's Hope."
They don't need to pay for promotion.
Like, fuck that. Eminem's not the first one to fucking do it.
Oh no,
that.
not at all. But I didn't hear about Manchester Orchestra until Right Away Great Captain.
Had this guy,
it wasn't
this
until
other guy
then that I
that
actually
did.
even
It was
knew
awesome.
who Manchester Orchestra was. So.
Fucking dick.
What did you miss?
Brad being.
Hey, you saw this
funny,
meme
Brad.
that had this guy and this other guy. They did a thing. It was awesome.
Fuck you, Brad.
Finger guns, pew 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 pew. And I was like, pew 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 pew, America.
As Brad's drinking Smirnoff Ice, talking shit on me.
He's not. He's drinking a Pepsi. That's Brad.
Oh man.
Getting ready for the deprivation tank.
I will say I'm absolutely okay with Brad and Sally being the ones talking shit on me. Like, if my life is that, I'm like,
I think too. Why I don't think it's staged is somebody ran the analytics on Reddit for Eminem's album before the MGK thing even happened, and it had who all Eminem dissed, like on a fucking graph.
I saw that.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like
Fucking
percentage
everybody,
of the whole album talking shit on this guy, percentage of this song talking shit on that guy, how many bars he talked shit on this guy. Like, it was fucking legit. And then I don't think it's like staged. I think they're actually like, and I think MGK is kind of like.
Well, it was because his last album, everybody fucking shit on him because of it.
Yeah.
And then
I
this
thought
was
his
his
whole one
comeback.
was him going, "Fuck you, I'm still here."
Yeah.
Even though he's 46.
Is he?
Ish.
That sounds right.
Yeah, how old was MGK? He's like late 40s.
28,
What? No, he's not.
our age, yeah.
No.
He's around 30.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think he is. Look it up. Because that was part of his fucking diss track. Was the fact that he's like, dude, you're not that much older than me, and like I'm still doing shit.
And he said something like, "I'm half your age."
Did he?
Ish. Machine Gun Kelly age
Alright, here we go, people.
28.
Yeah. There you go.
Sally, I'm not gonna be nice to you and be like, "What's wrong with Salgo?" And like,
To me though, MGK is more like pop music, and he's got like hooks and shit like that and then does songs with females. But then what he brought against Eminem was pretty fucking awesome.
it was pretty solid bars, man. From what I
Yes.
listened to, I listened to the whole thing. Like I said, like here's the thing: I don't normally sit there and listen to an entire thing, but
I
like,
just fucked G-Eazy's girl. You want me to call up Kim?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God.
Dude, it was pretty bad. Here's the thing: like I said,
I love it.
the only part that I didn't really like was the hook line.
Yeah, you don't need to put a
That was
hook in
kinda
a
bad.
fucking diss track. It was good too, though. But
Maybe you want it to be repeatable, so that you remember him shitting all over Eminem.
yeah, some people need a hook.
You gay as AIDS. Shit. Fucking hurts.
Then you got Charlemagne the God
Let's go at
going.
this point.
There's a lot of mayonnaise beef going on this morning. He calls white people mayonnaise. My God, that's so racist.
Are you offended though?
No.
No. So we mix these beers. You said not as good.
They got worse.
It's the same to me.
Like Nev
Yeah.
said, it basically made it the Avita.
I think it's right in the middle. I mean, it's
Man.
I'd rather drink the
tart.
Yeah.
Aeroplanes beer
Yeah.
by itself.
Which is
It's
saying a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking airplane.
Just say
Nobody likes that brewery, but this is their good beer.
they're good beer.
That's just very drinkable beer.
Yeah,
I'll
I
put
like
it
it.
that. I want to say good.
I'd probably buy it again. I bet you I could get into a mood where I was like, yes. But it's also at the end of the season to where a tart beer sounds really good. A tart light beer sounds really good. I'm going to start getting into the stout season and the
Pumpkins.
flavored porters. And
You're just going to get
Yeah.
pumpkin everything. Don't lie to us.
I was hoping this afternoon. So the Leinenkugel's Hard Scotch Shandy is supposed to start in the beginning of September, and I was looking forward to it. And I was like, are they having it? And I saw the orange label, and it was orange shandy. I was like, fuck!
Not yet. Not yet.
That's all I want.
I don't even know if I've had the pumpkin shandy.
It's amazing.
Pumpkin.
And here's
It's like
I
a
talked
pumpkin
with
pie.
Will about this last week. I feel like the only people who make a pumpkin beer that's really, really drinkable, Schweiflies.
I haven't had Schleiflies yet.
Their
I
pumpkin
saw
ale is
that
really
one.
good.
Oh, Fallon's is pretty decent. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not great, but it's pretty decent.
Oh, Fallon's Weech is amazing.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind trying their pumpkin.
I do like their Weech.
We've
Right.
lost some momentum. Are we done?
Yeah.
Are we? Okay. You're not gonna make your wishes? You're not gonna craft your
shit.
special wishes?
That takes so much thought.
Oh, I know. That's the point.
Fuck you, Sally. Sally's like, I just invited a guy I'm talking to. Be nice, okay? This is not like Dateline Sally's fucking hookup session.
I don't think I'd
So
want...
no, we're not gonna promise shit.
I don't know if it'd be like broken down into 3 wishes or whatever, but I want a climbing gym. I don't know where.
That's a wish?
And I want a Shriner's Diner. Like, I want my own brand that runs like a spectrum of different shit.
Okay. So, lots of money is what I'm hearing.
It's not money, it's just like passionate shit that I want to be around.
Right, but you have to have money to run it.
But you have to have money to run it. But that's not like my wish. I could be broke and still enjoy the fact that I've got 2 or 3
You always enjoy it.
2 or 3 sectors of my life as companies.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a hard one.
But as far as 3 wishes, like what the fuck? They could be this big or that could be this big.
I know. Why not make them that big? Oh, fuck. So, we're at
I
this...
wish I had one planet.
Oh, there you go.
to where I'm the only one that can breathe. No, I don't even know.
So you're talking about this big. We're at this church the other day for this wedding, and it's got stained glass, and Jesus is on the cross, and Sarah's talking about like how out of place she feels. She's like, "You see this over here, and this over here." I said, "I can't believe this guy's up here talking about peanut butter and jelly, but not the fish that Jesus caught." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "It was this fucking big."
Oh God!
She was like, "That's not funny." I said, "That's fucking hilarious. What are you talking about?" And it was during the middle of a wedding in a church. Oh, it was all right.
No, I don't know. What do you say? What are your 3 wishes?
So, I don't know, just kind of a little bit based on what Jason was saying, but also like I've always kind of thought this. My first 2 wishes would be like immortality, infinite life, whatever, for me and and the people I love. I wouldn't say me and my family. I'd say the people I love.
But monkey's paw. How do you judge love?
I would give a fucking list of names.
1 sec, because I could also say world peace 1, 2 immortality for all.
No, I wouldn't want that.
Talking so much
Overpopulation.
Yes, but then you move on from there.
I wouldn't want immortality for all. I don't want
world peace. Why not?
I don't want immortality for all.
Okay, you continue with yours.
I'd say immortality for me and the people I love, and I would have in my mind I would know who those fucking people were.
Yep.
I would say infinite wealth. Here's the thing. I would say as much money as you need for those same people. As much as you need. So if you need this to get your food for the week, if you need this to pay your bills, if you need this to start your business that you're starting, like
wouldn't that get progressively larger if you understood that everything you needed was going to be covered? Your needs would get big.
Those people would be off my list then.
You would stop loving them because their needs would get too
big. You would be if you were selfish enough to be like, "Hey, I'm going to take this wish that doesn't give me." I'm like, I don't love you.
Your needs are literally quantified.
Is a pretty vague word. That's water and food.
Yeah.
Fuck you, genie. I would
monkey's paw.
I would put it in there.
Monkey's paw.
No, we're not doing monkey's paw. We're doing fucking wishes.
And you wish for infinite wishes.
No,
says
not in the way of
That's
infinite
another
wishes.
thing too. Tell us what your 3 are.
Yeah, what's your guys' wishes?
Crush my enemies. See them driven before me. Hear the lamentation of their women.
Jesus Christ.
So you're a Mongol. That's what I'm understanding.
For my 3rd one, I don't know, man. For my 3rd, so those two would be pretty easy for me, because I would take care of the people that I love. My 3rd one would be for anyone that I encounter in my life, now that I'm immortal, would be for them to encounter love. For them to feel love.
Don't people do that naturally, though? I mean,
do they or do they not? I don't know. Because you can run by somebody on the street.
Not everybody.
You can run by somebody on the street and they're like, nobody cares about love. But I want to be like, if anybody encounters me in my life, immortal as it is, I would want them to feel and encounter love.
This is a deep question.
That's what I want. I don't want anybody to die alone. That's my biggest fear in life, is to die alone. I don't want anybody to die
Like
alone.
nobody shows up to your funeral?
Yeah.
Not one person? That's brutal.
I mean, I get like, everybody's like, everybody dies alone. Fuck you, dude. Like, that's not what I fucking mean. Obviously, like, you fucking do your own thing at the very end, whatever you want to call it. There's different fucking philosophies, theologies, whatever you want to call it. But, like,
I would want to...
Chris kind of balanced it down, like, nobody shows up to your funeral. Nobody knows that you're dead.
Yeah.
You know?
Nobody at all.
Like, you're the guy that, like, fucking 5-6 weeks after you die, they find you in your fucking apartment building with, like, your cat eating your face and shit.
You
Like
die
that
on a Thursday
shit.
at work and they don't notice until Monday when the smell's there.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit I'm saying. Like, I don't want to die alone. That's my biggest fear.
Oh, god damn it. Aesop Rock.
Yeah, Aesop Rock.
He has a song about that.
Yeah.
The rapper that I sent you like a while back.
Yeah. Anyways,
the neighbors
so we got our 3 wishes, man.
Would the neighbors smell my corpse, or would the
good health, world peace, and free beer for all.
It's pretty.
Way to Sally.
It's a picture.
Sally said, "Good health, world peace, free beer for all."
I think I would wish that I know the best methods of leading the world and or country, then
Super.
be able to. Then my next wish, I guess, would be to use that to teach people to learn what I know, to be able to do the same thing, and then just like, I don't know, just teach people how to be good people.
Okay, Gandhi. Goddamn.
Dude.
I mean,
all
that's
I want.
awesome, but at the same time, what do you think that would amount to?
At the same time, though, like, love takes balance, and hate's got to be there for love to be there.
Is that what your wish is to make that happen? Because at some point, people are naturally just self-centered. They are going to eventually take control of that. Hey, everybody's loving and trusting. Fucking crush.
Backstab.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sally. You're really awesome every night that you bring it up. You're awesome.
So then I had to use my third wish to rid the world of that thought.
She said Ralph's gonna Ralph.
Or feeling.
So she's a cool person.
And that's the best that I can do on this short of notice.
So okay, so
Pretty good.
there's a song that I've been listening to by a band here recently, and it's purely instrumental. But at the end of it, it's a quote by Gandhi, and someone had asked him about theology, believing in gods, whatever. And his quote basically goes on to explain, like, with every amount of untruth, there is truth. With every amount of unhappiness, there is happiness. With every amount of hatred, there is love.
Life's a
And it's like, the idea of faith is that you believe in the truth, the love, the happiness. Faith cannot be proven, faith cannot be shown, so you have to do what you can to believe in, and basically, and it goes down to this, and this is what fucking Oswald, what's his first name? Patton Oswald. His latest Netflix special. If you've seen it, you've seen it. Yeah,
I haven't seen it, but you've told us about it.
Yeah, he says it at the end. He says this huge thing about like missing his wife. She died. He loved her to death, and the biggest thing that is be kind, and it's just like love your neighbor. I mean, like, whatever you want to believe, whatever your theology says, it's just like, love the person next to you, whether you have the same beliefs of them or not. It's just, be kind. If everybody just did that, if everybody was just nice.
But everybody won't.
They won't.
What do you got?
That's the thing.
No, they won't.
What do you got?
Man, mine's going to be really lawyery. So it'd be, so since I can't wish for infinite wishes.
Oh, God,
it would
there's
be,
Brad.
I
Brad
want
has a
to-
fucking paragraph.
You can go after Jason.
I want to replace the word wish with another word that means the exact same thing as wish. The second rule would be that there are no limitations on that new word. And then the third one would be I have infinite of those new words.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Brad, go.
Brad's was okay. Here we go. Brad's was God, I can't.
You're a manipulator.
Rogue at
I
heart.
can't fucking. It won't let me like fucking read more.
It's up here.
You got all of them? Okay. Eternal life.
Stipulation that lasts as long as I desire.
Okay.
In the
As long
first
as I
moment,
desire.
I do not desire it. That desire for death must last 14 days before I would die to give me time to think.
Okay, so what? So he's like, okay, I can now have time to rethink it. Okay.
Yeah.
To gain
2, to gain the skills
an
to
idea.
build an empire of my own on par with Disney.
3 that I'm.
At least once a day, Tate gets hit in the balls because fuck Tate. Damn.
Wait, hey, wait. Would you wish immortality for Tate as well, so he gets 3
Sorry, I
hits
applaud
in the
the
balls all the time?
I gotta love that. I mean, I gotta love that. No, if I had to do actual 3 rules, it would be for me and my loved ones to have, good health and immortality until the point where they choose not to. At some point, like I was saying earlier, we have some sort of special word that's dictated that's just such a random word or phrase that nobody would ever utter it. So that they get to choose. So it'd be them and their loved ones as it carries down. So, children, children's children, blah, 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 blah. Also, it would give you...
Are those empty?
It would give you time to reverse it or whatever. You grow to full adulthood. We choose a time frame, maybe mid-40s. That's when you finally peak, and then your immortality takes over. The next one would be pretty much infinite wealth, just so that it could have influence. And then I really don't know what the third one would be. I feel like with infinite time and infinite money, you get to do anything that you want. But maybe, just maybe, it would be, I like part of what Brad says, but it'd be the ability to learn.
I thought you were saying
pretty
that
much any
Tate
skill
getting hit
on
in the
command.
balls.
So
I thought you were saying with Brad, going with Brad hitting the balls with Tate.
Yeah,
I
the
was like,
skill on
Jesus.
command thing's good, and the time thing.
yeah,
The time thing is a big one.
yeah.
But if you have immortality,
you don't-
you have forever to learn a skill.
And
But
you
do you
don't-
want to? Maybe you're just fucking lazy for
But if you-
15,000
fuck that.
years.
If you have all the time in the world, like,
And you have all the money. You don't
infinite,
need a skill.
you don't care about your time as much.
You have all the time in the world,
We
and you have all
already
the
don't.
money. You don't care about skills.
It's true.
We
You don't need
already
skills.
waste time, and we only have 80 years.
But what if you want to jump into something that's new to you or
So,
that you don't know
You get
about?
8,000 years.
But
you don't
what?
give a
What
fuck
would you?
about a
What would
minute.
you jump into that immortality and money could have solved?
So Pogs. Pogs. You want to be the master at fucking Pogs,
Fuck.
but it has a 3-year reign. You don't get to learn that shit.
I wanna
No,
know what that
I
means
want to learn
perfect.
that. I want to know it, and I
What
want
would
to
you have
know
to
it
learn?
fucking now.
Would you have broken the
angles,
vase if I hadn't
all
said
kinds
anything?
of stuff. What?
You
does
have
that mean?
immortality, though. You would learn it.
Was it? It was on a show,
Yeah, what does that mean?
and the guy broke a vase, and he's like, "Would you have broken it if I didn't say anything?"
Read my Twitch.
Was it The Matrix?
No, it was a different. That's what I thought at first too. They said, "Don't mind the vase," and they turn, and it breaks. It's not the Matrix. What is it though? Shriners die.
How to advance our technology
What was
thousands
the
of
movie?
years to better all of humanity. Warp drive living on other planets, kicking it with aliens and shit.
There you go. Nice.
That's assuming that there aren't like God. What were the bad guys in Star Trek? The
Klingons?
The Klingons. Yeah.
I'm so fucking disappointed in myself for knowing that because I'm a Star Wars fan. I have a Rebel
You don't
Alliance
have to be
tattoo.
one or the other.
No, you do, man.
No.
This is the dark side.
Immortality, infinite money.
Have you never seen
I have seen some fun.
No, what's the fucking movie? God damn it. Here we go, another story. Somebody's gonna talk shit on me right now. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it sometime. Fuck me.
I would choose not to.
It has
would
Seth
be one of my
Rogen in it.
wishes.
It has Seth Rogen in it. He plays two different characters. One's a Trekkie, one's a Star Wars fan.
Oh,
It's
okay.
about
Sure.
four
It used to
guys.
be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Brad. Immortality, infinite money, the ability to use my imagination to finish.
Thank you, Brad. I was waiting for that. You fucking asshole. He's talking shit on my story. It's terrible. But no, I think I agree with you. Okay, you said essentially immortality for you and your loved ones, same as me. You said basically infinite wealth for you and your loved ones, same as me. And then you're like, I don't know what to do with the third one. That's why I said like.
The third one was any skill, just the ability.
But would you? But what any skill?
Hogs, man, hogs. No, there are some things that don't last very long. That if you were busy learning about something else, maybe you're in the midst of spending your time learning about politics, and you want to learn about technology as it stands currently. Well, why not learn about whatever that technology is immediately?
You don't have
That
to.
way you can be on the forefront. So imagine you go into politics and you need to know everything that the FCC is ruling on. But
you don't have to.
You would want to.
How?
You wouldn't have all the time in order to do that because you'd be
You would
busy
be
with...
able to pay people who know that.
Possibly. But you
How
also
possibly?
have to,
You have infinite wealth.
You would have to trust them. And then do you have the time to learn their trust? That's kind of the thing. So
No.
skills. Skills would be the third. Skills would be the third.
Sally and Brad, I'm gonna find a way to block you guys from now on forever.
So,
fuck you guys.
Brad and I were kind of thinking the same lines as far as me saying the whole I'd want to know how to lead whatever group of people, whether it be a universe, a world, a country, whatever. He said any skill you could develop, kind of the same along the
Yeah,
lines.
absolutely.
God damn it, I drew a blank.
Thinking about taking a piss?
Yeah.
Toilet philosopher. Can't be
I
sure
even
you'll
say it in
remember.
one of my songs. Why can't I have the deepest thought while I'm taking a piss? Fuck.
The fucked up thing is none of these fuckers are gonna talk shit on you for having your fucking. I can't think of something right now.
But every time,
They will.
No, they won't. I'm telling you, no, they fucking won't. But it won't matter. Because soon Brad and Sally will be blocked forever.
Nah.
I'll figure it out.
Channel ban.
Yeah.
Just join us on Twitch.
I think Brad's my new best friend.
Brad's a pretty good best friend. No.
Elder's doing a wave on Twitch.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I just thought it was a fucked up squid.
Yeah, he looks like he's drunk as fuck. A drunk squid, man.
But
You guys want to call it? Fuck.
yeah,
I think
It's
so.
been
no, it is. Now that
We got our
to
wishes out of the way.
Wish.
Thank you, everybody who joined in, except for Brad and Sally. We love you guys, except for Brad and Sally.
I like Brad and Sally.
No, I love you guys too. I do. You guys talk shit, but I don't get it near as bad as Tate does, so I'll take it.
Which Tate will be back next week. Everybody who's still watching, think of all your best Tate hates.
Yeah.
Bring them immediately.
Right
and
to the
often.
front. 7
Yep.
p.m.
I
We
need
will-
it so bad.
We're right here at 7 p.m. Get in here and fucking just punch Tate with some hate. Because he missed a week. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
You don't get to miss a week and not get some repercussion.
Unannounced, too.
He has missed
Yeah.
more time than anybody
Yeah.
else.
He's
I
in
don't
New
know.
England loving this. We started off in his sunshine.
He
fucking
might have told us
beach
like 2
resort.
weeks ago.
Fuck
and we
that
weren't
guy.
Last
listening,
week. It was last week.
but-
It
Yeah, but
wasn't
also,
that.
we drink on this show. We were bound to forget.
Yeah.
No, we absolutely love you guys for joining in every week. If you're a new viewer, if you watch this afterwards on Facebook, YouTube, anything that restreams, we appreciate you guys for watching. Click the subscribe button, click the like button,
And we're always
click
looking
the follow
for,
button.
We're always looking for people to be on the show too.
Yeah, and you can
So,
you can Skype in. It
if
doesn't
you're from
necessarily have to
fucking
be in person.
Alaska or Europe, we can bring you on the
We
show.
would love to have somebody from fucking like overseas even. That would
Yes.
be amazing. But,
International reach.
yeah. No, for sure.
Man, I'll have to reach out to Declan. Brad, if you have Declan on any of your chats, talk to him. See if he wants to drink beer and be on the show.
there we go.
Beer's like $19 in Australia.
God
So,
damn.
but Declan is fucking hilarious.
Sally
He's like
says, "Can we talk about
6'9",
shitting
and
again?"
he's
That was fun.
kind of retarded.
No, but
Till next week.
We seriously thank you guys 100% over and over again. Like I said, we can get drunk on Tuesdays, but it's way more fun with you guys. So, Brews Bros
56
BS,
episodes.
56 episodes, guys.
56! Oh my gosh!
We love you guys. Good night.
Peace.
I could have learned a good skill in this time.
Right?